Here we go. Welcome to episode 13. Lucky number 13. We got here, got this far. We're like a quarter of the way through the year now as well. That's what I've just noticed. But yeah, welcome to the podcast, guys. Thanks again for all your support. Podcast keeps doing amazing things each week. Shout out to the waiting room gang as well in the premiere. My favorite people that watch this podcast for sure. Right, we got another banging lineup. Who should we start with today? Let's start with Josh. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man.
Look
really
at you cheesing because you know
3.
you're going to show off your wave cap.
Yep, the boo-boo wave cap. Y'all see what's going on, man. If you know, you know. That's it.
Boo-boos.
That's all I gotta say.
Nobody knows.
But if you're not from New York, you wouldn't know. Sorry.
How you doing, Lutz?
Oh, I'm doing good. I can't take Josh serious right now. Then again, I'm a fan of questionable headwear for sure. But this is a little bit too much for even me. I'm gonna get a poo-poo one and I'm gonna rival you.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna custom make one for myself.
All right, we got Matt back. How you doing, bro?
Wait. Hold up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why do you sip your tea like that? Why do you sip your tea with one finger and not the pinky?
Uh-oh.
Because I'm classy. What do you mean?
That's like a douche thing. That's not a class thing. It's a douche thing.
I'm stunting on you guys with this. And it's coffee, by the way, artisanal coffee.
I'm from the UK. You know, you gotta have a tea on the go. Otherwise, disrespecting my culture, really. Yeah, Matt, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Listen, I hate that my boy Ludes hates, he's not a fan of headwear because, first and foremost, you got to have the proper headwear. You know what I'm saying? You got to come on, and be prepared. I said not prepared, but you got to be prepared. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I came, you know what I'm saying, with my bonnet today. Where Josh? Josh, he's already
just went for a walk.
He's already getting up. Shout out to my daughter though, man. For
hold up, y'all doing it. Hold up.
The bonnet on fleek. Splash. Let's go, Splash. Let's get it. Let's go.
Get the bonnet.
Let's go. Yes.
I just feel like I can't rock a bonnet.
I know you got to do rag in there, Lou, somewhere, bro. I know.
No, I can't be culturally appropriating on the podcast this early.
Oh my God.
I'm really glad DBG's not on this week because he would have been all over that. Loves the costume change on DBG.
Oh, snap. That's funny.
JD, how you doing?
Hello, buddy. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I feel left out already. But hello, we're back for the third time. And here is Splash.
Let's go. I'm so weak.
He's got the
bringing out the bonnets.
What Mario going on? How you doing, Splash?
I'm chilling, man. It's always good to be brought back, man. I heard we was putting on the bonnets, man. So I have to go get the bonnet, man.
But that one is extra, isn't it?
Yeah, you look like Toad from Mario right now. In a good way.
Yeah, I just took this off her head. I gotta go get his back.
I'm weak. Funny.
Oh, this is getting tight, my head.
Guys, it's gonna be an interesting week. The drop is polarizing. Is that the right word?
I think that's fair to say. Yeah. How long is the list for this podcast? Out of interest, how many points do we have?
I'll be stunned if we go less than 2.5 hours. I'm going to be honest because I think there's so many.
Let's do it.
Opinions.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a wide range. I know I'm going to say some stuff that's going to trigger the living hell out of people, mainly Ludes.
Yeah, I was going to say mainly me, probably.
Yeah, someone's getting triggered today. Can we get some W's for Splash qualifying again? Like him in the chat as well. Like
big dubs in the chat.
We were going to dap him up, obviously, of course.
Yes.
Thank you.
I actually do have a question about that.
The war's not won yet. The war's not won until Patrick Ewing's holding up that sign.
Oh my
God. Ryan Ewing in the finals is crazy.
You still have a dark matter about him for sure. He is.
And he playing.
Mm-hmm.
No, so last time you were on was right after the first quals, and you stated that you're going to have to learn how to play like trash in order to qualify. Is that what you did, or did you just figure out a way around it in your normal Splash style?
Well, I was going to figure out a way to be trash, and then Tim Thomas dropped. So after Tim Thomas dropped, I literally can just go back to playing like myself. I was out there having the time of my life. Like I have never had more fun on this game than Tim Thomas beating down on a bunch of 16-year-olds who probably can't even qualify, bro. I was having so much fun. But when my bench came in, I was out there playing like Magic Johnson. I'm drop stepping. I'm doing it all. You feel me? I just had to learn how to play bad. But yeah, when Tim Thomas was in, it was pure splash. It was nothing else. No, he barely passed the ball besides to Patrick Ewing because that's the best opal.
Oh my god!
I like to hear it. Music to
Oh,
my
man.
ears.
Is that your third? It was like third year in a row, right? Was it third year in a row?
No, I don't qualify every year since 19. Like I've never not qualified, and I've actually qualified every time except this. The first qual is the first time I've ever not qualified, so that's why I was kind of scared. But no worry, my father came out though, so Tim Thomas got me until we get home. So
all right, man. Yeah, we're gonna cover that a lot more later because I've got some big questions about.
I'm so excited for the next Tim Thomas.
Yeah, when is he coming? That's
I don't know. I thought it was going to be Darius Miles this year since they let him be on the 250K stream every single month. So
it's gonna be somebody random. I've been trying to figure out. I just hope it's a point guard because I'm sick of running on these 6'7" and 6'9" people. I'm trying to run a 6'3" point guard.
You made it look so easy. I watched your stream back. I'm looking, drag back, screen, come off, grab him, green. I'm like, I went and tried it unlimited. I got popped. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I didn't have Tim Thomas, but like
that's what you're doing wrong.
See?
Yeah, that's what you're doing
No,
wrong.
I thought, but someone told me that Paul George could run the offense. So I tried to run the offense with him, and it just didn't work.
Did Splash tell you that?
Offense, but he's not doing the Tim Thomas offense. You
got
got
about the Ricky? Might have to get Ricky, right?
Ricky could run the Tim Thomas offense.
Okay.
Yeah, he just.
I'm going to talk about Ricky today. Ricky's transformed my whole view on this game in the last 4 days. By the way,
HD1, man.
Yeah. Guys, should we do the VC giveaway real quick?
Yes, sir.
Let's get that out of the way. So yeah, we're giving away 75,000 VC again. Simple as always. All you got to do, there'll be a pinned tweet on my Twitter, same as last week, which has the podcast in it. All you got to do is respond to that tweet. You don't need to quote tweet it, anything like that. Just leave a comment underneath it with your current squad. So just take a screenshot of your squad. And it's really important, guys, that you put your console in there as well, because we have to request the code. It takes a few days. So just put your console in there just so we can get you the code as quickly as you can. Specify which gen as well, i.e. PS4, PS5. Just let us know.
Switch.
Or I don't know. Can we give a Switch code?
Yeah, dude. People play Switch, man. I'm the #1 Switch fan.
But okay, I know you said like 50% of your community is on this. Yeah, I don't know it. Yeah, so just go to the pinned tweet on my Twitter and just post a picture of your squad and drop the console in there as well. Right, guys. What we've been grinding this week before we get into the season, because the season is, like I said, it's going to be a lot of conversation this week about this.
The excitement is palpable.
Yeah,
season 3.
Excitement or tension is one of the two. I think more tension of what's to come. I know it's going to get wild in here. What's everyone been grinding this week? Let's kick it off with Matt. What have you been grinding this week?
Basically centerpieces, trophy case grind, XP. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, shout out to season 3. They have given us so much, starting with Triple Threat Online. They're giving us a centerpiece at 50 wins and also at 100 wins. I mean, they're double up on all the centerpieces pretty much in most modes. So let me tell you, it's just such a dub. Not to mention with everything they have done. I want to say this. Everything's been a dub. I enjoyed the season. Come on with this Allen Houston, though. Can we please make it play instead of win? I just want to say that real quick. That right there is kind of irking me because a lot of people don't have 25 hours, as DBG alluded to on my Twitter, to continue to grind and grind and grind. We have a lot to grind right now. Can we please at least I don't know how y'all feel about it, but please make it play instead of win.
I'm kind of stunned that they didn't. So obviously I gave 2K some direct feedback this season. Which they responded to, by the way, all of it, including putting centerpieces earlier and all that. So shout out to them for that, by the way. They've directly responded to.
It's been a dub
requests. But yeah, that one is difficult. Yeah, we're going to touch on takeover cards as well later. But
I'm sorry.
It's just it's so redundant, isn't it? It's just such a redundant thing in the game. Like bring it to life. Like give people a reason to play.
Yes.
Like if they make it play, do you know how vibrant the game modes would be online? Like. Everyone be grinding it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And JD also alluded to it as well. It's just a lot. Right now. I didn't mean to jump into the takeover
No, you're good.
or criticize anybody. I love 2K, of course. You know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, we have jobs, we have responsibilities. Some of us have kids or multiple kids. You know what I'm saying. So it's a lot going on out here. But with that being said, the grind is definitely real. I am for it. I am here for it. I'm trying to go ahead and get this Larry Bird. I'm right there. I feel like I'm close, but I'm not close. I still have co-op to do. I'm working on, I believe, my 20. Let's see here. I've already got Dr. J pretty much. So that's 15 trophy case centerpieces. So I'm working on 16, 17, 18, 19, and then hopefully get 2021 later on. So we'll see.
Nice. All right. Cool, man. Yeah, but we'll definitely come back to takeovers later because we do need to discuss that.
My apologies on that. Yes, sir.
I don't know why
my bad.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we're gonna everything that's covered at the start of this, we're gonna cover again for sure. Josh, what you been grinding this week? What you been doing this week?
I haven't been grinding the game. I've been grinding YouTube though. I've been posting.
Oh, you've been uploading. Well done.
Yeah, I've been uploading consistently. I got a nice little pack opening video dropping later. I can't say today because it will be Sunday when this comes out. But I got a pack opening video coming. I'm looking at these centerpiece grinds. Like I still didn't do the free ones. I want to do that. I did notice that they added the centerpiece grind to the level 40, being level 39. I think that's a huge W. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do first because I think I want to go get Dr. J. And I saw Splash's gameplay on Dr. J.
Yeah.
Tell me, man, that fro. Some powers in the fro.
So Maggette clears.
You don't like lasagna. You have no judgment here. Like you have no say. You don't like lasagna.
Yeah, the lasagna take is horrendous.
All Crazy. I said was that if Garfield was going to stand in Italian cuisine, dude, there's so many better Italian cuisines for a cat to stand than lasagna, meat pie. Ugh.
Are you from Chicago? Isn't like your main dish is like a deep dish pizza?
Yeah. I am a notable deep dish hater. Nobody who lives here eats them.
We got to get Lou some plane tickets and get him to move. He doesn't belong in Chicago, obviously. He doesn't fit in.
Yeah, what's the food you want to be like targeting, Lutz? Where would you choose to live just for the food?
I actually don't know. I have no idea.
You just hate all food. Let's be honest. I had a shepherd's pie.
I mean, dude, realistically, every American city is the same. So it's like.
Do you know what shepherd's pie is?
Yes, I seen it in my school. I remember they had it. And like we had like this buffet style kind of restaurant, whatever. You go and you use your meal card. And I seen shepherd's pie. I'm like, I don't want to eat that. It doesn't look appealing. Like,
I mean, it's lit. Let's be honest. All right, Splash, what you been grinding this week?
Well, I'm one of the few who I'm on the game all day, all night.
You
feel me?
Grinding.
I think right now, how Matt said, I think he's safe to be on 2021. I think I got 22 as of right now, and I'm working on my 23rd. Who, if I was to fire up the stream, I would have him because I'm finna get Westbrook. But I said 2K. Hopefully, if they give us a volume 2 for trophy cases, I'm all for it. If they don't, hey, I'm all for it. I'm not the one to just sit here to complain. I'm only here to complain about the gameplay. Everything else, I'm all for it. I'm knocking stuff down. But I say this season, I think it's a W and an L because I don't like the laziness among the level 40 of we get like Erie Jason Tatum, I have him. Emerald Derrick Rose, I have him, etc. When they could have just put, even the Sapphire Bogdanovic from last season. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna use him, but he was a good card. I don't like when they get real lazy. Yeah. But with the way that they've been throwing around trophy pieces and stuff, I call it a fire sale. So if y'all been looking at my Twitter, my timeline, I have been literally like, as soon as I got on stream, ended up getting my last two players in the East. Boom, went to the West, finished AD. Boom, went to go get this, get that. So I have got the centerpieces in co-op. I got the clutch time centerpiece. Well, one of the clutch time centerpieces. I just been all over the place. So I do like the trophy piece, addition to it because it gives me an incentive to grind. I do agree, and I am one of the few who can win easily. But I do agree with what Matt said. Like, it should be play for the takeover card.
Yeah.
Like,
yes, sir.
Because I don't think people understand. Like, and I play devil's advocate a lot. I am walking into Unlimited and Triple Threat Online with 2 Dark Matters and an Opal. Like I am walking out there and people are mad. Like I've almost not even been able to play Unlimited games. As soon as I load in, they quit. Like, obviously, they might be scared of my name, but they look at my
It's
lineup,
the name, bro. Come on, it's the name.
It's all of it.
I'm telling you, I'm loading up in a triple threat. They get on the mic. Are you serious? Dr. J, Tim Thomas, they gone. So, like, if they was to just make it play, I think it'd be better for the whole community. Me, I don't care. I still think it's a tedious grind at the end of the day. And I'm one of the few who has to do it every Friday because I'm collecting cards. But other than that, I've just been grinding everything. So I like the season for trophy pieces, but content purposes, like the Trae Young, we just got to be better.
These are good, but
I'm having fun.
Crazy. Height is crazy.
Yeah, the trade. Yeah, the trade thing.
Only good for his signature.
Real quick. That is wild. JD, what you been grinding?
Triple threat has been my life this week. I did this last season as well. I don't know why I didn't realize to not do the same mistake twice, but I left myself 200 games to play over 3 days. So I did that, which was horrific, but I got it done. And then Triple Threat Online, I needed 50 wins of that. And lucky me, they changed the camera just as I go into Triple Threat to go do those games. And I remember first going into that first game, and it was after like running all Triple Threat offline. So I was coming from that. I was already like tired from that. And I was thinking something is different. Something is wrong. I might be having a stroke. Thankfully, that wasn't the case. But sadly, we got this camera change now. So I had to win 50 games Triple Threat Online. So we're like 250 games Triple Threat, but managed to get all the season done last season. And then ready for yesterday, and then we're doing it all over again. Haven't missed a centerpiece yet, so I'm on course to Larry Bird this season, just like Splash and the other guys. That's it's been a busy week. It's been a lot of hours logged on.
You ready for my first controversial take?
Yes.
I like the camera.
Really?
Come on, man. You don't gotta do this, dude. You do not gotta do this one, man. I'm cool with every other take. Come on, man.
What's the reasoning? I'm literally
dribbling, man. I'm dribbling and I'm looking down on my player. And then if you even shoot, it's like they want you to on ball. If you even have the audacity to click off ball on defense, the camera literally just leaves. Like, I go to the left corner, I can't even recover because he's so far away from me. Like, come on, Jack, come on. I know you lying. You don't gotta lie to me about that camera.
I like it. I don't know. I don't love it, but I don't really feel the difference. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I think sometimes we're just used to something. I think that's what's going on with the camera. I think we're really used to the old camera. It has been fed back, by the way. Like, it doesn't really matter what I think because it's been fed back strongly.
Strongly against it, just to make sure.
I've just been posting that I love it. Please don't change it. No, I haven't.
Okay. Ooh, we good then.
You just want to see the world burn.
I think that's what does it for me. I switch a lot defensively, and that is just throwing me left, right, and center. And I've never ended streams with such headaches before. Maybe it's just the amount I played, but
this is making my head hurt. I see what you guys are talking like.
Yeah,
I thought it would be.
I think that's the bonnet.
Nah, I thought it would be good because, like, I don't know if y'all remember on defense. A lot of times, if I go like once they get in the paint, the camera angle gets so bad to the point where I can't see what's going on outside the 3-point line, and I used to hate that. So that's why.
I mean, co-op was broken. I mean, they just fixed the wrong thing, didn't they? They were supposed to fix one thing and they fixed.
Yeah, because co-op was broken. Like, if you played like co-op versus friends, like all you had to do was go in the paint and you couldn't see anything beyond the restricted area. So then they chose, hey, so since co-op's camera was broken, maybe Triple Threat Online camera is broken. So let's go to Triple Threat Online and change it all. Let's just change everything. So, and I will say, listen, everybody watch this, if everybody on here, if you drink at all, I'm talking, you come home, just the TD has been stoned, bro. The camera is going to piss you off so much, you're going to just get off the game. I almost threw up one day because I came home, got me some good little Don Julio shots. I came home, played me some Triple Threat on my casual stuff. Bro, I am getting popped. I have never lost in TT on as much as I have this season. Like, I'm getting popped, like, because I can't see. I can't even have fun like when I'm like drunk no more. I gotta go play like TT off or something. Sad.
Yeah. I mean, TT Online is what I've been playing, but yeah, I'll get to me in a sec. Yeah, it's rough. I can see people suffering on stream, especially. You can see people suffering with the camera angle. Ludes, what you been grinding?
Co-op for the most part. I really haven't played that much since the new season came on. Honestly, like, I clicked on the new season. Well, I woke up in the morning and I checked the database and was like, there's no new cards. That doesn't look good. And then I got on and I was like, oh, cool. And then I got mad and then I turned the game off. And that was about the first day.
You are, even for you, your rage was bad this week on stream.
Yeah, dude, I was mad for sure. Like this just, man. It's like, do I need like a Sapphire Kevin Herter? No. Would I have liked to see it? Yes, very much so. So I really just been playing Unlimited, honestly, is about it. Struggling, but playing it.
So to reduce your stress, you've been playing Unlimited.
No, I just figured it would be the easiest way to get a centerpiece, which honestly, I don't really care about the centerpieces at this point. But every time I go on Twitter, I see Splash gets one every 2 hours. So it kind of motivates me a little bit.
Wait, I want to say something about Unlimited real quick. I almost forgot. Like, how could I forget this? I hope everybody watching this knows I'm going to be so smug about the fact that Player Lock is gone from Unlimited. If you was playing AFK, guess what? Josh got the last laugh.
What do you mean? You had no... Oh, man, you're 20 minutes into this and we're going to start this already?
I'm choosing violence.
As the AFK defender of the podcast. Okay, look. Here's the thing, though.
There's nothing to defend anymore. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, but I've already run into like 3 people who are just chucking full court shots the entire game already this year. It sucks so much more.
Free dub, hey, free dub.
That's what it was before. It was a free dub.
Yeah, it was a free dub, but at least it was a little bit more fun to play.
Now you gotta sit there. You putting too much effort to put. What was they doing? Getting a little rubber band, holding. That is just so weird to me. Yeah, sit there and play the game. Throw up full court shots. We're playing basketball, baby. I like it. Sit there. If you don't got time, you don't got time. Don't play the game.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You don't need to play the game. Don't play the game. You don't got time. Don't play. Tired of biting my tongue, man. Tired of these soap box freaking gatherings and how can we beat how can we not play the game and get points? Get out of here, man. I don't want to hear it no more.
We just had 30 people leave the chat.
Good.
Another 30 probably stayed. Yeah, it's like, it's divisive. It's proper divisive. Like, should we kick off with this then? Screw it.
Yes.
It was going to come later.
Sure. We already went on a 15-minute rant about it. Let's kick it off, I guess.
Yeah. I'll let you know what I've been grinding first, by the way. I started grinding TTO yesterday, got 33 wins, but I was going on a tear, to be honest. Like, I picked up Ricky Davis like 2 days before the season ended for this season. And I'm having the most fun I've had in a long time playing this game. Ricky Davis has brought the fun factor completely back into this game. I jumped into Unlimited yesterday. I'm 5-0 there as well, so I've got 1,000 points. I feel like I'm making like super quick progression. One thing that's definitely worth noting, and this is probably going to be later, but the big takeaway I've got so far is despite the fact that a lot of people are down on the season, I think the availability of all the pieces is flooding the servers. Like, people are playing right now. It's not taking me very long to find a game at all over here. So that's a big thing. But yeah, AFK, my thoughts are, it is what it is. I don't think it's going to change anything. I think people are still going to find ways to not play the game for whatever reason. I don't understand it. Just play the game, man. Like, what? I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, the original AFK, I kind of get. Like, people were loading them while they're at work and things like that. But you physically have to play the game now. You have to be present. You have to move the controller around a little bit. You have to inbound the ball. Like, these are things you have to do. So why wouldn't you just play the game? That's the bit I don't understand. I'm struggling with.
My thing is too, is like, it's just the amount of effort put into not playing. It annoys me. It's like, if you really put
at this point, it's despite people like you, though. I mean, let's not be wrong here. Like, that's what it is. Like, anybody who hates it,
despite me, it don't matter. You're only hurting yourself. Because now you can't even earn no point. You see, you play the game or you don't. Like, no one prior to when, like, that's the thing. 2K made Unlimited in a way where it can benefit casuals. You know, not to not play the game, but benefit casuals in the sense that if they're not good at the game and they can't get a win, they can still earn rewards. But of course, there's that one lazy guy who's just like, you know what, I don't want to play. You know, I want to be able to, if I don't have time, I'm gonna just sit here and have the player move and let this guy play the CPU anyways. Like, it don't matter. He came on Unlimited to play against the CPU. That's what he came on Unlimited for. That's what that guy came on Unlimited for. But the amount of effort being put into not playing the game, it's like, you can put all that energy into playing the game and get what you need to get done. And it's like, if you worried about missing, like, stop falling victim to FOMO, bro. That's all it is. That's really all it is. You have a fear of missing out.
This game is based around FOMO, though. That's its whole, still a choice. Like, market, though.
Choice to make. It's still bro. But look, we sit here every week and we talk about this. I am a huge Knicks fan. Everyone knows that. I can guarantee I get
missing
Allen
out for
Houston.
decades. Yeah, you know.
I can guarantee and get Allen Houston if I win 15 unlimited. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not missing out on anything. I'm just hoping if I get him, I hope I get him in the vault, or if he's the only good one from this season, I'll use it in unlimited. Like it's always a way. Like people really, they're making this a job. Like the grinds are long, but you're turning this into a job with the mindset you have about the game. That's my issue with it.
Like most people that I ran into, or like coming to my stream, that say they did AFK before it went away, it wasn't like they did the whole thing AFK. It was like they did so much grinding. It's a 60-hour grind to get to the end of it. Like it is long, and it was just like them needing like 1,000 or 2,000 more points just to get over the end. And it's the only place you can earn these boxes. So if you are a nobody spent player and you want to open a pack of boxes, that is the only place you can go. And if you don't have 60 hours over 6 weeks with all the other grinding you got to do, you know, that was just their little like help me up to the end, if it were. So it's, I never come up against anybody who said like I've only AFK'd to get here, but now it's gone. If people are still doing it, that is OD. Like if they're inbound on the ball and they're sitting there, that's a bit much. But
I mean,
previously, like I got
it.
I understood it.
Yeah, me personally, I never like. I was one of the few who like I didn't care, like, because technically in my eyes it was a free win. Like I got to just chill on stream. We could go watch some highlights. We could do something. I even ran into somebody in quals who was AFK. Like, cool. Hey,
AFK
thanks.
in qual is wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I personally never had a problem with it.
Why would you load up quals and go AFK?
That's
Because
pure
they know,
spite, dude.
honestly, bro, like what he just said, bro, it's because it pisses people like you off. Like it's people probably AFK because obviously they grinded too much. They might be at work and really can't do it. And I do agree, if they put as much time into the game as they are, like rubber banding their game and putting a wrench on their controller so they can continue to play, I think, you know, they would be just as successful. But me personally, like out of even, because I know all the comp people like hate it. Like, man, I ran into an AFK player. I look at it like, hey, I get the win by 50. Time to, you know, go on to the next game. So it never was something that like just. I
like good games. I don't like winning by like it's nice to win, but like honestly, I would take a close game over a 50-point game. I know that's weird because I like competition and I want to feel like I'm being challenged sometimes. So like that's fun to me. It's like, yo, we trading baskets. I'm getting stopped. You getting stopped. Games like that. That's when I have the most fun. But it depends on how I lose.
It don't matter to me. The comp games piss me off anyway. So, you know, win by 30, win by 5, it's all the same to me. I just be trying to, you know, go through the motions, swing that rock, R1 square. Let's run, you know. Oh, knock R1 circle too. You know, he got some backup. He didn't have no backup, so I'm really gonna make it hell for all y'all. And I'm talking to the comp players because they watch this. Y'all was double teaming Timmy. He ain't had no help. I had to throw the ball to Jimmy Butler. He wasn't no help. Don't worry, I'm gonna throw it to Dr. J. Gave him half limitless, half anchor, half glove. Don't worry, y'all dead. AD right next to him. Half rebound, half rise up, half limitless as well. He got back up. It was all fun and games when it was you know, Patrick Ewing loading the shot up like this. I was green. Don't get me wrong. I was chick, but doing that, you know, I can't get that shot off. You feel me? Now I got some backup. So I want all y'all to know it's really. Make me cut. I might throw a lob.
You have to have
Patrick still in
so
the
many
lineup?
Hoff badges, dude.
Is he still in the lineup? Is Patrick still in the lineup right now?
Patrick off my bitch with Giannis. They the duel with hell.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I hate that.
Them two having the time. They having the time of my life. They like, but yeah. Oh, but one thing I do. I don't know if we're gonna talk about it, so I do it real quick because Luz just said it. I know I have the most Hoff badges. Like out of
I follow you on Twitter. You 100% have the most Hoff badges.
She's so jealous.
Because during that PD exchange, when I tell you I was rolling, like for casuals, if you don't know what like re-rolling is, like basically say I already got 300 VC left on my account, boom, 50K PD pack, and I have all the cards. So I didn't have that problem where some of you guys couldn't send it to your exchange. I was able to just go send it to my exchange. I would do that, go sell them back. And then before people started price fixing it on PlayStation, the PDs, Middleton was going for like 65K. God knows he's going for 500 now. So
yes,
you know, but it was 60K. I bought like 15 of them. I had a timer for an hour. Yeah, I'm deep in. I had a timer because at first it was 2 hours, then it went to an hour and a half, then it was an hour. I was calm. As soon as hour hit, me and my girl laying down. Babe, why your phone going off? Huff badge time. Huff Hoff badge time.
She thinks
And
you're
I-
cheating,
and
but
what
it's just a Hoff badge timer.
I know she's probably disappointed.
Yeah, no, but what I will say is I do think that was a W though, because they robbed me. I don't know how many other people they robbed. They give me to spend money regardless, but hey, they was robbing me because I was getting some badges. I'm getting the limitless ranges. I didn't get like no real bad badges. I got like 2 or 3 bad badges out of probably like
No,
80.
you didn't
So
get
I
any
mean,
real
I
like
was
bad
good.
badges. I was following you on Twitter and watching this whole
Yeah, it was
display
crazy,
occur, and
yeah.
I was like, oh no, he's getting fire Hoff badges pretty consistently off of this. Like,
Mhm.
I might have saw a drop stepper here and there, but other than that,
Oh
like,
yeah,
you were holding
I
it
got
down.
1 drop stepper, 1 special delivery, and a break starter. Them was my only 3 bad badges. Other than that, it
God,
was like 3
special
limitless
delivery is the
ranges,
worst
3
badge.
limitless takeoffs. It was clamps doesn't work, but 2 clamp breakers. Man, I almost broke my monitor. I saw a clamp breaker pop up. I'm telling you, I never had more fun in my life redeeming that. They actually did bring it back, but the timer is like 3-4 hours now, so I'm not
was
doing
back.
that.
I feel like you're to thank for that.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Because they was looking at my account. I know they saw it. They like, well, let's see how many people redeem the exchange. Well, I bought Splash is up 65 redeems over every second player. Yeah, that's the most fun I had though, for real.
Do you think? Let me ask you a question. I pulled. I don't even want to tell who I pulled, but whatever. Y'all gonna see it anyways. I pulled Pink Diamond Giannis. I'm gonna sell him because I have the diamond one, but I don't want to pay 500 for Middleton. But
I don't think he's going for 500. I think he's at like 2.
No, I'm on him right now.
I
He's
checked,
literally
I seen
going for
that.
450.
Is
Like,
he?
Yeah, he was 475 like an hour ago, and that was
sheesh.
crazy.
Like
yeah,
500.
his price is up, but it's because Diamond Giannis price only like 50K. It was supposed to be reversed. Like Diamond Giannis was supposed to be like 250. Minutes was supposed to stay 100. But I don't know. I would say if you got the PD, I would honestly say just flip it. Go get you a catch and shoot or a clay. Just give him like 3 shooting badges, because when I tell you I'm in all the comp chats, they are going crazy. If you even put off catch and shoot on the Giannis, you probably make 1.5 plus. So if you do catch, you get a catch, you got a claymore, you got a slippery off ball, you got any of those unpluggable, just go throw it on Giannis, because honestly, they're not looking at what you're putting on the Giannis. They're like, oh hey, Giannis, 17 hoffs, 5 mil. That's all they care about. But the smarter thing to do is, even though Middleton is a good card, he just only has a 35 block. That's literally his only flaw. He has a 35 block, but people with the 99 block getting dunked on too, so it's cool. But for most of y'all, would say run a Diamond Giannis if you have Middleton already. If you don't, and you end up getting lucky to get a PD Giannis, I still say sell him. His value is too high right now, unless like you collect cards. So that's what I say.
Giannis is hell, dude.
I'm gonna make a suggestion real quick. Like you know how 2K always do like a Christmas locker code?
Yeah.
And they always give us like a high tier card, but like a worse high tier card. Do you know what I mean? Chris Middleton, just give us him this year.
Oh, no
Well,
chance.
he's going for a lot of MT though. They're probably not going to give us Chris Middleton.
Yeah, no
They'll be
chance.
like-
They're gonna give us Blake Griffin.
yeah, I was going to say John Morant, but yeah,
Jeez.
close.
Like, come on. They would have gave us Middleton prior to that duo. But this is what I'll also say though. That is such a W that they gave like people duo, because it's a plethora of people coming to my stream like, yo, I thought they was lying though, because they always be like, oh, the duo turns them into the opal, and no, like somebody really said like, go look at it. It turns the diamond into the PD, and I thought like they was trolling. So I'm like, no, it don't. The PD way better. If you broke, just say that. I go to look at it on stream, and I'm like, oh, he really turns into the PD. So I do think that's a W. But for what Luz just said, listen, I am the biggest Giannis hater on 2K. He is the only card that pisses me off. And the fact they let him come on here and play small forward again. But it ain't just they let him play small forward. They let him play small forward with clamp breaker, anchor, challenger, bully, posterizer, quick first step. Like, I know he cold in real life 2K, but you got to let his what go. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. They don't treat no other card the way they treat him, bro.
Oh, wait till you see what they do with Victor, dude. Just wait till you see what they do with Wembanyama.
This is crazy, bro. I'm loading up now. Trust me, my Tim gonna survive. My Tim to survive D12 and AD and Tim Duncan. He gonna survive Giannis too. It's gonna take a lot, That's why we need backup. But man, I played a comp matchup versus Giannis, man. Man, Giannis getting a 15, sitting paint. He's snatch blocking Kareem. It's no other player on the game that's not an actual double big man, because Giannis is considered a hybrid because he plays small forward. He's snatch blocking Kareem, like he's snatching him. I went to limited with the diamond one, snatch blocking Merson. Merson's unstoppable. He taking Merson and pushing him out of bounds. Like, they just love him too much. And
I ran into him in Unlimited yesterday, and he literally ran through my Dwight like he wasn't there. It was there's
no answer.
Now that duo with the diamond and Monty Williams, he get a 99 speed. Oh,
I mean, he
he's
got a
cracked.
99. He got a 99 speed regardless. It could say
Yeah,
70.
it doesn't
He
matter.
just- he just got it.
Defense?
And listen, for y'all who don't know his flaw, it's sad that this is his only flaw. The only flaw that Giannis has, I know y'all gonna think, oh, he got a 73. Nah, you gonna hit it like it's a 99. He steps in. That's it. He has no other flaw.
Yeah, he can't shoot from the
besides
corner.
He steps in. If you hit him in the corner, he steps into the midi every single time. That is his only flaw. But hey, if y'all need something to abuse, I just gave y'all the sauce. Leave them open. It's a 2 every time because we're gonna get scored on anyway. So maybe they smoke it. They won't. But
Is that on both
yeah.
gens, or is that just current gen that he steps
It's on
in?
both. On
It's both.
current, he stepped in way more. He stepped in like a step and a half. But the sauce is honestly, you just supposed to wait a second. I don't know who's giving you a full second to shoot it though. If you like wait a second, he'll stay at the 3. But like, I'm not giving you a second. I'm jumping by the time.
If he quick shoots, it's a 2. I was testing him out in freestyle, and that's how it is every single time.
Like there's like out of 10 times, like the difference with like Bron in the past before they changed this shot, he would like step in like 8 times out of 10, and you would get lucky and you would get like 2 threes, or like Melo in the past, it'd be like 2 threes. Nah, like Giannis is gonna shoot a mid range 99 out of 100 times. So that's his only flaw. But other than that, I mean, he's the best defender on the game. I am a Tim Thomas stan. He's the best card on the game. Like he just got it. Besides, not counting Dark Matters, he might be better than him too. But
he is for sure.
Got it.
No, but I mean, like, he's not the only person that does that too. Like Obi Toppin steps over the line every time in the corner because he's got like size 27 feet for some reason. Like he's wearing Buick LeSabres on his feet when he
Hey, not too much Nick slander now. I let the first one slide. No, not too much.
You
so
don't
is Obi playing in the lineup though?
Oh, he's gonna be at the end of the bench. 13.
End of the bench. He not getting no.
Oh no, he getting burned.
Brunson,
When I'm up 10, I'm throwing lobs. Yeah, straight. It's the Brunson. That's it. The Brunson show. It's the Obi show. That's it.
What about Julius Randle? They just gave him the good Evo. You know, he actually a decent.
I'm by the AFK domination. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's how they're making MT now.
This is how you supposed to use it.
Guys, I should probably point something out. Matt's having like major technical issues, so he's not just being quiet.
I know.
I know. He typed it. I saw it.
Yeah, I will say something for him though, because every time we talk about AFK, he says a dub is a dub. So there you go. There's
well, I heard that in his voice as well.
Yeah, we can't hear you at all, but I know you're trying. Like, yeah, take your time, figure it out. He's frustrated. I can see it. Yeah, the Giannis Middleton duo is the best duo I think we've seen. I do hope that they figure out a way.
Whoa, no. The Brent Berry and John Berry duo is the best duo we've seen.
I'm literally not even going to acknowledge
check.
Hey, there
it is. All right, there it is. I'm sorry, guys. I've been having some real technical issues. My bad. AFKers, I support you. A dub is a dub.
There it is.
All right,
a
dub is a dub. All right, listen. Before you go any further, Jazz, I'm gonna let you finish. All right, but let me tell you something. AFKers, I'm so sorry, guys. I feel for you. I know, look, somebody mentioned, I think it was Josh, of course. Okay, him mentioning FOMO. It's not FOMO. He's wrong. He's dead wrong, guys. Don't even listen to him. Let me tell you what it is. You're not trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's no fear of missing out. All you want is rewards. Just like the rest of us. A lot of y'all don't have the time. A lot of y'all don't even have the patience sometimes. And I sympathize with you. I also sympathize with Josh as well. The experience. Hold up, I'm gonna let you finish. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna let you finish. But listen. Guys, I know you AFKs out there that you're going to miss putting your little floss pick or tape or whatever in your controllers. Don't worry about it. Just go out there and play. Have fun. Win, lose, or draw. Just have fun. I know guys like Josh who is arrogant with it right now and talking about it messes up with their experience and everything, all that. No, forget all that, all right? Forget all that. Listen, AFKs, I'm here for you. I'm still by your side. Maybe, down the line they may fix it or whatever the case may be, but a dub is a dub. I appreciate those dubs. Signed, Matt Mojo. Peace.
Matt just got 30 new
I just want to say something though.
Actually, facts.
Did you guys do that survey at the end of season 2?
Yeah.
No, because why would I?
I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I liked the survey. I liked the idea of it. I thought that was really clever on 2K. They asked some good questions there too. The way they asked questions, I think it resulted in like the change we see now in this season. I think they're asking the right questions. I think because I seen they asked about they asked something along the lines relating to AFK. So I think a lot of people were like sending in their feedback and like, all right, this is gonna change. So I do
something interesting.
Oh, go ahead.
So yeah, something interesting. So they sent a different survey to the Next Makers a few days before that one. But it was like half an hour to 45 minutes to fill in. Like it was detailed on pretty much everything we've ever covered on the podcast was in some way, shape, or form. I found it super interesting. Like just to do it and fill it in. Yeah, go on.
Did it reference Greg Ostertag at all?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Disclaimer: player luck will not stay out of the game. I would like to tell you that they are probably getting bashed right now. They will be reverting that soon. I don't know when they're reverting, but they will revert it. And I'd also like to say, so I did get to talk to a dev. All of my complaining has went through, and I did get to talk to a dev. Just to it wasn't Beluba. I wish it was Beluba. That's my favorite person to talk to because he's really intellectual and like the game shouldn't be trash with how much he knows, but hey. It is what it is. But I got to talk to a dev, and I was just asking him, like, how many complaints have they got this year compared to last year? And they said the complaints they got this year is way less. Once again, right now, the leading game where they got the least amount of complaints is by far my most hated game, which is 21 Next. They said nobody's really complaining, and like they said, in the bigger picture, as much people as you think are complaining aren't complaining. Like me on my stream, me complaining, I don't matter to the 50,000 people. Okay, it's not 50,000, probably like to the 5,000, 10,000 people that's on the game right now. So I got to talk to them. They will not be making any gameplay changes anytime soon from what it's looking like. It looks like they're fine with how it is. And they said, as always, because he asked me honestly, and then he was like, do I feel I can adapt? And I said, 100% I will adapt eventually. Because as you can see, if you look at me compared to this quals, last quals, I'm a lot better, and I'm just going to keep getting better. And he said, that's what mindset he thinks all the comp people are going to have. So he said he has no point in changing the game. He said the game fits the casual meta. You get to run in the paint. He didn't say it. He said it a lot more intellectually, but basically what he said is you get to run in the paint. You get to do whatever you want. That's the game. Like that's what people want to do. When you play with your IRLs at Thanksgiving or at Christmas, y'all go get Giannis and LeBron and y'all see who could dunk on each other.
Want to dunk more, yeah.
Yeah, that's the game. And right now it is good. He did also say that the game has been touched, but it hasn't been touched. Like if you play the game a lot, the game's been touched. Like you see a lot more chase downs than we did.
Yeah,
free throws are going in now.
Get a lot more stops
dropping at a crazy rate. Like you get a lot more stops in the paint. So the game has been touched, but it hasn't been any official patch. But as of right now, they are in no way touching the game. Like for gameplay,
they said it. Mike tweeted it at the start of the year, saying he's not going to touch it. Like this is how it's going to be. Like he was very clear on it. Just on the adapting thing, we should probably touch on this because Splash. I know obviously amazing that you qualified, but we saw Dill qualify. We saw Ty qualify.
Shout out to my boy Dill 2 times.
Like it's super interesting the kind of continuous domination by group.
I was number 5 in the world for 10 minutes. So
you were.
Hey.
JD, did you had a run, didn't you?
I got top 100. I got 72nd, 4-1, and then I only lost to Just Tatum, who finished 7th. So I lost to the guy who came 7th. Like I'm not mad at that. It was a close game as well. I had fun with it.
You get the hell run every time, don't you, JD? Like every single time you get the hell run.
Did you have trouble finding games? Like all of y'all who played in the so JD, you lasted pretty long, right? Did you have trouble finding games? Because it took me, when I was on stream, it took me 12 minutes to find a game, and then they matched me up with the person who was in first, and then it took me 8.5 minutes to find a game. Then they matched me up with it's because I'm gonna put y'all on sauce, right? If y'all want an easy quals, take your unlimited record. It's a combination of unlimited record, skill-based matchmaking, and points-based matchmaking. So say JD has 2,500 and I have 2,650. They are gonna try their hardest to make me and JD match up. But if it takes too long, they'll just throw you, somebody who's most likely like top 100, might be a little bit less. But if you really want to just go in quals, because I remember I saw my dog Los, y'all all know Los. He was playing in quals, man. He played like 5 games. He winning by 50. I'm like, wow. Either Los improved or. Because his unlimited record was like 5 and like 90.
This is matchmaking.
So so that's what you're supposed to do. But shout out to all my guys who qualify. Double qualifiers off the top of my head. I'm gonna go PlayStation, Nike, and Deal. Amazing players. I wish you the best of luck. But even with how broken the qual system is, I'm so happy that somehow we still find a way. I do wish it would be fixed, but it won't. So
I think what this showed me too is that I'm not gonna lie. At first, I didn't think skill. There was a skill gap in the game, but from season 1 to season 2, I feel like the skill gap grew in the game. And like you said, they did little things you're able to get more stops now. Like before,
it's gonna keep growing as well. I feel that right now. Yeah, since I picked up Ricky Davis, I genuinely feel that skill suddenly matters way more than it did even to me 4 days ago. Yeah, you're
But
right.
do you think it's like a skill thing, or do you think it's more like once you pick up these cards, like you feel like now there is like something unlocked where it can be a skill gap?
It's both, isn't it? Because if you don't have the skill,
it's a mix.
you're not going to get
You
the
need
best out of
a
it.
good enough card to like unlock it. Because like I could get Tim Thomas, but I'm not having nowhere near success as somebody like Splashwood or like maybe Dill. I don't know if Dill does use Tim Thomas. Or Dill.
Somebody
I wouldn't have
qualified
nowhere
to
near
use Tim
success.
Thomas. Did anybody qualify without Tim Thomas? I doubt it.
Somebody probably qualified without Tim Thomas, but like I
that's because
pointed
they
to
know
the
the
like
cards.
they know the. But I agree, it's a mix because it is even in comp right now. It is minimizing, but like it's very little. But the skill gap is increasing because you can get more stops in the paint now.
Yeah.
The cards are also getting better. Me and Ty had a conversation. He said something that like me and him, like people swear we hate each other. Me and him is like almost best friends. Like
that's
everybody
like
be trying to make me
WWE,
and
man.
him.
They want you guys to beef really hard so you can match up in the finals. Kind of like how we never got a LeBron and Kobe finals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but he said, and it's been happening in the past. As the cards get better, you will see it become more of an increased skill gap. But I do agree. Once you get a card like Tim Thomas or Ricky Davis, is it another one on the game? I'm trying to think up top of my head. I don't think it's another one on the game to where you pick them up and you instantly feel like you just got some angelic powers. Like
Ron Artest. Ron
Artest on defense for sure. Like offensively though, I think Ricky Davis and Tim Thomas, like you get them, Kobe a little bit because he got off limitless. His saves can be better, but his shot is beautiful. But when you get those two cards, everybody who I tell to pick up them two cards when they can get them, like you see, like, oh, he can't guard me. But when you got like LeBron out there, or like even KD, etc., they could still guard you. But like that's why I say I had so much success in quals. First quals, I had Cade and J.R. Smith running my offense. I was boxed, literally supremely boxed. I'm scoring 39-37, close game with everybody I'm playing. Tim Thomas played, I think, only had 2 close games, and one was with the person who was first with an hour left. I ended up winning by like 4.
Who was that? Who was the guy?
It's a nice PlayStation like sweat. He like just real good. And then I played versus a bunch of people. Like I played versus like I weeded out probably the whole top 10 on PlayStation by myself. Like they put me like number 9, number 4, number 5, number 7, number 3, and it was just his show. I was playing game breaking music. I was having the time of my life.
I got a question. What do you think separates like an unlimited sweat from somebody who's comp? Like,
that's what I've literally got that question.
Like, what do you think separates it? Because like, is it like how they play the game, or is it a matter of what they do when they get in competitive games? Like, do they go back and watch it? Is like that the difference? Like, what is it?
It's a reps thing. I always tell people, ask me, unlimited doesn't matter. It's like, cause like honestly, like if I sit there and play unlimited for real, like I'm talking, y'all been in my chat, I talk to all y'all, etc. Boom, I'm reading comments the entire game. I will never take an unlimited game serious as I would like even a tournament game. Like, bro, if I go into unlimited and play for real 500 games and see I'll go 500-0. Doesn't matter who I run into, I'll go 500-0. Like, so what I think is the difference between an unlimited and a comp sweat is you see a difference because this game is about reps. This is the first game in 2K history where like you can't not play this game for a week and just load up and still be good. I can't do it. If I don't load up for 3 days, I'll get on and I'm missing every shot. Like it's a reps thing.
I take a day off and I'm rough.
And then the thing is really that you figure out is if you watch comp people play and you watch unlimited people play, like the people who are really good in unlimited and they join a tournament, one, the biggest thing is making open shots when you're not in rhythm. That's the difference when you playing an unlimited and like the guy obviously can't guard you. You're just in warmups the whole game. But then like let's say you play versus me and like your Kareem is shooting, but he's shooting a 5. It's not wide open no more. Or I'm making your Ricky Davis shoot, but it's a 7, greenable, but it's a tougher shot. So I think the biggest thing is just reps and hitting shots when you're not in rhythm. That's the biggest thing between an unlimited sweat and a comp sweat. Comp sweat, you see me play with Tim Thomas, I'm greening 10s, 15s. It's almost automatic. Like if it's not like a 25, it's automatic. I'm going 17 for 21 from the 3 if I'm open. But other than that, it's just a bunch of reps. And that's why I try to tell everybody who's good in unlimited, try to get in some tournament so you can, attest your skill. Like even if it's a little players lounge tourney, just go play versus people because the people I would consider like, as long as you participate in a tournament, I consider you comp. Like once you have dipped yourself into the comp scene, you are now comp. Even if you get popped by 50, you got to see, oh, this is how the comp people play. They're running to the paint, but they're not
what do
running to
they
the paint
do
as dumb.
in that instance though? Like if somebody just lost by them, what do they do in that instance?
Try to get you
Like-
some wagers, join another tournament. You're not going to get popped by 50 forever because you just got to get cool with somebody who's good at the game and just lab with them. Like if you saw the amount of hours, like when I say going up to quals the last 3 days, I probably slept like 5 hours. I woke up at 5 for the qual stream and just sat there until quals. I obviously crashed after, but me and Nike labbing. I'm talking game. You go up 15 quick. It's no point in us finishing this game. We don't get to see how the algo look. Like we stand in the game trying to make sure it stay close. Dang, am I gonna get a 3.5 when I'm up 6, or am I gonna get a 3.5 when I'm down 8? Boom, algo test, dribble moves. It's a different level than comp people, and then it's the people who deep in. I'm deep in, and everybody know that if you even listen to me talk. But you just gotta go get you some reps. Just
There's some people who are just I think some people who are naturally competitive. JD's definitely one of those people. I'm gonna tell you a story about how competitive JD is, because he's good at everything. He's good at Battlefield. He's good at FIFA. He's good at anything he plays. He's good at. He's got a competitive kind of mindset behind it. But I saw it one day. I saw how competitive he is on one day, which is when me and him went to Gravity in Wandsworth. So it's like an arcade basically, right? There's arcade machines, bowling, go-karts, all of that stuff. And
JD, you play Warzone?
No, I don't play Warzone. I play Battlefield, but not Warzone, man. Sorry.
Is that cross? Cross?
Yeah,
Well,
there's cross-gen. Yeah, I got PS5.
Yeah.
So wait, if me you would have played, being that you're
I guess my story's finished.
I'm sorry, Jazz. I'm sorry. I just was asking real quick. You said he plays Battlefield. I didn't know. But so it's being that we're on different servers, will we still be able to play?
That was the hardest left you've ever done. I'm just gonna bring it back. We can chat about Warzone in a sec. I'll tell you the story. What the hell was that? Right. We were playing Basketball Connect 4. You guys
Of course, that is my girlfriend's favorite game, the Basketball Connect 4.
So I never played it before, but I did 1v5 the whole group that we were in, and I beat everyone back to back. And then we left it there and went to play something else. And obviously everyone took quite a spectacular L. I was gloating pretty badly. I was almost impossible to be around.
As you should.
Yeah. And JD, what did you do just before we left? Why did you let everyone know?
Well, I said, maybe we can run it back one time just to see what happens if we go again. And I think we set the record straight, so it's all good.
Oh, you beat Jazz.
It was 3 hours later. We were leaving. We were literally on our way.
No excuses. You lost. L's a L.
Nah. You did not catch him on the way out when he tied arms, then already lost.
I couldn't let him leave undefeated, man. He was undefeated for the day. It's too good.
Yeah, he had to put him in his place, right, JD? You got to put him in check.
It was a lot of fun.
What I would say to that, Jazz, I even say with JD as well. JD said he lost to Danto by 2 points, and Danto is one of the best people on EU, etc. If JD was to just lab, I don't know if you really be labbing going up the quads, but even if it's scrims versus Danto or scrims versus everybody else, he would 100% qualify because the EU people are running qualifiers right now.
I think before qualifiers, I played a semi-pro game to do some XP, and then I went straight into qualifiers. So that was, that's the level that I take out. And I think last time I played a game of domination before. I am not out there taking it seriously.
The first time you were AFKing Unlimited for the season and then jumped into quals.
Exactly. I'm just out there to have fun with it, and we managed to win 4 games. I was happy, and then lost to Just Tatum, who came 7th, and I was happy. But waiting times weren't that bad. I think the 5th game took about 2 or 3 minutes. Then after I went out, I was watching, all the guys stream. He was still in it, to yourself and time, whatever. Your waiting times are so bad. Is that the worst it's ever been? I feel like I've never seen the waiting times be that bad before.
In the US,
You notice the difference, JD, in the servers from last season to this season during quals? The EU servers, is it more?
I think there's more waiting times this time around. But I think to counteract that, I think all 2K need to do is what they did back in 2K19, I think it was, or maybe 20. There was an incentive to play the qualifiers. There was a reward card.
Because you got a card.
You got a card for it, exactly.
But you got a card.
Yeah, it was something that I was playing. So
horrible.
I think
Worst card ever.
Who was the card?
Terrell
one of them was Ronnie
Brandon,
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Diamond Evo, horrible. Literally couldn't even sniff the line.
Yeah, but Terrell Brandon's the homie, though.
You just trash players, Luz.
Absolutely.
Greg
dude.
Ostertag. Who
Greg
treasure.
Ostertag. I'll be putting the Greg Ostertag in for the clutch offline just because of Luz, man.
Just because he's bad, right?
That's Luke's official claim to fame now.
That's my dog right there. I be putting in the
Yeah,
gold
dude.
ring
My
tag.
cover photo on Twitter is so jokes, dude. It has to be.
What is
You
it?
talking about the Ulster tag with the two
Yeah, with the two things that I can't
Yeah.
mention on
Oh,
the
yeah,
pod.
with the two
Yeah.
things, you know, the two sticks. Yeah, the 2 sticks. Of course. That's my
Josh,
dog now. Greg Ulster
Josh,
tag.
do
He
you
grabbed my
wanna
boards.
talk about Warzone now?
Oh, 1 second.
Wildest tangent on a 2K podcast.
I'm so sorry. I was trying to ask.
Are you eating lasagna, dude?
I'm
Are
eating
you?
pizza. I'm eating
Oh
pizza.
my god.
I should go get the pasta and spite you. I'm not gonna do that.
I like pasta, dude. I just think lasagna is washed and overrated.
No, you can't not like one part. You're excluding the family member. You can't do that. You can't do that.
What do you
They
mean?
have to all
I
be
exclude family members all the time, dude. I got a whole crew of family
Dude,
members down in
flex.
Texas that own like mega churches. I exclude them constantly.
Wait, lose. I said lose. JD. Wait, so with Battlefield, you see how I'm on the US servers and you're on the EU. If we played, there would be no lag. Like if we played in the same game in the same
I think
lobby.
there
One
might
of
be a
y'all
little
gonna
bit
be
of
on
lag,
the other
but
server. Yeah. So if you
I think it will probably be all right.
Do you still play like to this day? Because I'll get the game right now.
I haven't played in a while, but I mean,
Have you
I
seen
could
him play?
fire up.
I'll play. I'll play with JD. Yeah.
He will pop you repeatedly.
I didn't say play against him. I said I'll play with him. Look at you.
Man's looking for
You
a
know
carry.
what, Jazz? You get the game too. And then me and you, mano y mano. I want to see.
I'm not playing any games with you anymore after co-op. We're done.
We had fun that time when I was using Paul George. It was cool.
We did last time we had a good run. We should actually play later while I'm editing. We should actually.
Yeah,
do that.
it was good.
I'm
It was
gonna
good.
get going. Guys,
I was greening.
we've done an hour. We've done an hour. We haven't really spoken about, you know, the little thing that is the new season. Shall we? Shall we get into it? It's wildly controversial. I'm gonna go first this time for a change. I'm gonna throw my opinion out there, and then we'll run it from there. So I think there's a big upside to this season that's just lost completely. I think there's a difference between good content and hyped content, and I think the problem with this season is there's no hype. It doesn't
Where are
mean
you
it's not
going
good.
with this?
You'll see. So a lot of the complaints are people, again, a lot of this comes down to like content for content. I think a lot of the criticism that it's getting right now is it doesn't really lean into like streaming or videos or any of that stuff because there's no actual hype. Like I'm not gonna argue that point. There's no hype. There's nothing to be like to look at and go, oh my god, I can't wait to get that card or do that thing this season. It's just a continuation. But there is a whole other side to this, which is I concluded my trophy case grind at Jimmy and AD. That was it. That's all I wanted to get. Then I was going to move on, do other things, focus on playing. This is the first season, first of all, and I'm going to bring up FOMO because you brought it up earlier. This is the first season where there really isn't any FOMO, and it's kind of wild because FOMO is, to me, the biggest problem in this game. And the complaint now is there isn't enough of it. Why have I not got things in the game that I'm missing out on? You know what I mean? Like, this is where we've got to. But from a content standpoint, even though I don't really want him, I'm going to get Dr. J. Like, it's just going to happen organically. There's no scenario where I don't get him. And one of the narratives that's, like, annoying me at the minute is if you're, like, 2 seasons in, there's no reason to do the trophy case. That's the furthest thing from, like, reality. Because if you've just started the game, you're probably going to get AD this season if you want him. You're probably going to get Jimmy this season if you want him. What other season will we get 2-3 Galaxy Opals super easy, potentially a Dark Matter as well, jumping into the game in the 3rd season? So I think the narrative is just completely skewed towards the fact that there's no hype. There's no hyped cards to go for. There's no headline for the season. Like that's where I'm at. But yeah, you guys let me know. In fact, Ludes, you go, because I know you're gonna trigger me now. I'm sure.
Okay, all right. So in theory, I agree with what you're saying, right? In theory, but at the same time, still to this day, we do not have a roadmap on how to complete trophy cases for some reason. I like don't understand why that's a thing in any way, shape, or form. They should have at least put out like a tweet about it by this point.
Can I touch on that real quick, Ludes? I'll throw it back to you.
Yeah.
You know how funny that is, like today? Because I don't know if you guys saw it, but Mike Wang did a video about the core badges in Park. So they've changed the level 40 reward, right?
Yeah.
Like that is what we need.
Yeah, that's literally what we need.
Why have you just not done it? Just do a 1-minute video on Twitter explaining what it is. Like it's just weird. Yeah, go on.
And I mean, look, I like I said, I agree with like the overarching point that you're making of like it is technically speaking or at least on the surface, it appears to be easier to get some of these cards than we would have had if they were game mode exclusive, for sure. But I mean, the reality is anybody who hops in this game, they're going to try to get AD for sure. It's just a matter of, are they going to be able to do it, because they have no idea what they even need or when they need it or how to get it for the most part. Like,
I mean, anyone that's engaged in the content has ultimately figured it out. Like, I agree with you. It's definitely not perfect.
Yeah.
They need to put something out there. Even now, it would still be helpful. But you do figure it out.
I have a lot of people come into my stream literally asking me, and I tell them I don't know what to tell you. Like, they say, hey, I just got 2K about a week ago. I've been watching you for about a week. Can you please try to simplify the trophy case grind as much as possible, because I have no idea. So, and I'll send them to like the picture, this is all the pieces. And they're like, okay, so where do I get the pieces? And then I just I catch a blank. I don't know what to tell them. Like, I know what to do because I've been doing this since day one, but I can't tell them, hey, so you should go finish this game mode, go to 100 games, this game mode, because it's going to make them not want to do it. So I do wish that, because if you watch the core badge progress thing, because they just switched it up, man, he explained it beautifully, man. I could go load that up right now, and I know everything to do. But trophy cases, I just be like, hey, go look up DBG video or something.
I've got 3 opals, and I still have to look at the picture on Twitter because I still don't know what is. But I think the in-game solution is like, how we can click R3 and see like the card even if we don't have it, and see like the stats and badges. If it just let that flip over, say what the piece is, because it says like the player's accolade or whatever. Say what piece it actually is, and then say which game modes you can earn that in. I think then you've got it in game. You don't have to go anywhere else, and it's easy and concise. I think that's what. But yeah, the fact it's not been done yet, I still don't know. And I've played this game a stupid amount of hours.
You know what? I think the bigger issue is not the tutorial. I think it's actually the content. Like, if there was continuous language in all of it, right? Let's just say one piece was just called MVP trophy, and that's what it was called. And if it was the same, welcome back, Matt.
Hello. Hello, I'm here.
It's the fact that it's called Rare Franchise Accolade, Elite Franchise Accolade. This is what's made this ultra confusing. If you just saw 100 wins, you needed to get the MVP trophy, and you went into the trophy case in the collection, and it had exactly the same language, no one would need to be Stephen Hawkins to figure this out. Like, it's,
I'm telling you,
it's the problem is in the language. It's not. I don't think a tutorial wasn't necessary if they put the right language in.
It's the verbiage, and I want to say, what the hell even is elite franchise moment anyway? Like, look, I'm looking at the pictures right here. Look, I'm looking at the pictures right now. Okay, I get it, a centerpiece. When I came in here day one, and I'm sure 99% was the same way, like a chicken with the hair cut off, wondering what are these pieces. What 2K really should have done was just done like a match game situation, just match up picture for picture instead of doing a centerpiece and doing elite franchise moment,
like a bureau.
Yeah, something like that. Or even better, how about we play a certain amount of games, and then we get whatever player we want instead of all this, in my opinion. That's just me. I can't, Splash, what do you think, man?
I agree with everything you just said, because listen, I am probably I know all the trophies. I can name left to right all the rows. Now, you feel me? It's because I did it so many times, but I do agree with the point that, one, you should be able to flip it over. It should, if they're going to have the pieces, they should tell you like, hey, so top left is this. Hey, middle is this. But I do also think when you flip the card over, it should be as simplistic as, okay, if you play 50 clutch time online games, you get this trophy, which is the MVP trophy, instead of somebody coming into my chat saying, yo, Splash, how do I get the Jermaine O'Neal 64-point most improved trophy MVP championship when he was fighting at the Malice in the Palace? And I gotta go look back at the picture like, man, what piece is he talking about, bro?
Exactly.
I'm literally sitting there wild stunned, like, because that's what they do, because that's how I know, like, they just picked it up. They don't say like, yo, sometimes it'll be like, how do I get the piece to the left of this? No, they'll be like, yo, how do I get Russell Westbrook's triple-double trophy when he shot the shot on the Nuggets? And I mean, man, what are you talking about, man? Let me go look this up, bro. And I'm like, he's talking about the accolade. And I'm like, 2K should just simplify it. But that's obviously too much work. We're in season 3. They would have been did it. But I think it would have been a lot easier rather than you got to do this. And you get a chance to get this. Don't worry, you don't even get this. And if you don't play the game every day, y'all probably still missing God knows how many pieces. And people come in there, man, how do I get a storage jersey? And you know me, I got all the storage jerseys because I've been playing since day one. I've been looking at every agenda. Baby, how do I get a storage jersey? And it ain't one on the game right now. And they like, so I just can't get my Oak one. I'm like, no, what I'm supposed to do? I don't know. I don't got a roadmap for you. I'm sorry. So I wish they would simplify it for everybody though.
See, Splash, the way so you know all the pieces. The piece below the centerpiece, the one where you go for domination, you know what I'm talking about? That's the easiest one to get. Everybody should know to get that piece. That's how all these pieces should be, at least, or play a certain amount of games. Say, hey, play such and such X amount of TTO or X amount of co-op or X amount of unlimited, or whatever the case may be, and then you will get this piece. That right there is a better option. I just think, first and foremost, I think guys like the HDBs and the bios and the most ballins that put out tutorials for us guys, because we got new players coming in the game right now that they don't know what to do. They're going to Splash chat, they're going to Josh, my chat, everybody's chat, and asking, hey Mojo, which piece belongs to what place? Nobody knows. So
I have no idea.
Yeah, and 2K has really done a great job in bringing out this game. But one failure is that right there. This is what this game is centered about, and nobody knows. It's
just so convoluted. This is how I redeem a piece. Yeah, so I find out where it is. I've got a spreadsheet of all the pieces that I need, right, for each team. So I go to the piece that I need. Then I have to find out where it is in the game.
That's already bad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I have 5 picks. I have 5 picks.
If you got to use an Excel sheet, dude, just to get this done, that's not a good sign.
I run a business for a living, and I use more spreadsheets playing 2K. That is where I am right now. Like, I have to then go into the game, find out where that piece is, go get that piece, then cross-reference it back to the spreadsheet. Then I've got to bring up Project Elevate's graphic from Twitter, make sure that is actually the piece.
Nobody's doing this.
Before going into the exchange. Then I go to the exchange. No, then I have to open the piece in the market, in the unopened packs. Then I've got to put the piece in the exchange. And then for some reason, I've got to go back to the pack market and open that piece up.
And then it's that simple as that,
I feel like they don't even know how to explain it in the video, like to the point. I think that's why.
No, they know. They know. If he was able to break down that core badge thing, because that is probably one of the most confusing things added to this game. They can tell us, hey, so 1 through 15, here's the pieces right here. The middle is the centerpiece. If you complete clutch time online, offline, triple threat on, offline.
I don't even play Park, and I understood that.
What's the hold up, though?
It's true.
They don't want to do it. What do you mean? That's the hold up. They don't care.
If you want people to play your game, why wouldn't you that's like the main focus of my team? Why wouldn't you want to explain something like that when you
because people like Splash are giving them money, so they don't need to be worried about helping the casuals. If I'm spending $350 per Friday,
stop giving them money, man. Stop giving them money.
I can't do it, man.
It's an investment.
You just took $200K from him last year.
It's not take $200K from him again.
I went on half badges.
Spend it again to re-roll again, man.
He's a re-roll. Man. And let me ask everybody here on this panel and out there that's watching this, how many day one knew what the trophy case was, and how many people put a piece on the wrong place automatically?
I knew it wasn't going to be worth it.
Me first. Wait, no.
I'd have messed up. Jazz saved me.
I got it. Listen. It was so bad, right? I didn't play my team first week. You can ask anybody. I didn't even play it. I went to the thing. I looked at the trophy case. I said. I was just looking at it. I'm like, okay, cool. I looked at all the players. I see all the stats. I'm like, all right, so he's gonna be souped. I was like, James Worthy's obviously gonna be a guy. I was looking at the piece. I'm like, oh, he should be good. Then I went in, and I'm like, wow, because I went to the trophy case thing, the whole thing, and I was looking at the Bulls because that's who almost everybody redeemed first, because that was like the main person. I'm like, I will come back to my team when somebody can explain this to me like I have no common sense. And I came back like second day. I came back because they put the pieces in the token market because somebody told me it was 2 apiece and they gave you like the free trophy case. Then I left again. I didn't even play my team the first week and a half, and I am the most educated person on probably the trophy cases now. I was like, man, I'm not playing this, man. And then I come in to play it. I put the wrong piece on the wrong piece, and I get 2 of the same piece. I didn't know because it's the rare franchise accolade, the elite franchise accolade, the Mount Everest accolade. You feel me? So I get the rare franchise accolade. I put it, boom. Then I get the elite franchise accolade. I'm like, oh, cool. I just got this piece. Yeah. So I just scroll. I'm like, I'm gonna go click on the Warriors. You feel me? I don't care. You feel me? Boom. I'm like, oh, I needed that for the Pacers. Well, why didn't anybody tell me? Where's my warning or something? You feel me? So
exactly. It's a hell of a lot of cross-reference, Splash. You make great points right there. And still to this day, people mess around and mess up and put the same piece. I ain't gonna, put out anything out there. I seen some good people, that have messed around. Yes, I was gonna say it. Okay,
I was just about to say that.
Hurt me.
Big
that hurt me right there. to see a guy like that who has, worked and grinded and that happens. I mean, it is what it is, but again, you have to rectify that situation in all situations, because guess what? We really didn't know where to go. Honestly, if we could turn back the hands of time, if we could go back and like press B and allow us to put the pieces where we need to put, you know what I'm saying?
Like
that would be a good thing,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Just revert it that way, and give us that type of option, that would be a great thing, for the ones that we've already messed up on, because there's a lot of people coming in, again, that didn't.
Yes.
Oh no,
Crows and Matt.
I just want you to know
that
that
sounded good as well.
I didn't want to
Luckily
interrupt
not.
him, but I was going to start
Interrupt.
singing Cher for a second.
Share.
Yeah, you said turn back time. I was like, all right, dude,
If
now's
I
my
can
time to shine.
turn
Yeah, I'm about to
back
kill it real
time.
quick. You know what I mean?
We've got like weekly things now. We got the weekly Matt singing session.
Who
We
is
got
that?
weekly hole in the wall.
Wait, who is
sings
Cher?
that song?
Cher.
Who is that?
Share.
Disrespecting a legend right there, dude. She leads my people.
Josh, that's crazy. You're supposed to keep that to yourself, baby.
No. How old is this artist? How old is this
Like
artist?
He's old.
80.
I'm 22. Of course, I wouldn't know about her music.
She invented auto-tune. Well, she was the
What?
first. She was the first singer to ever use auto-tune, so she's probably
Auto-tune.
responsible for all the music that you like right now. I'm assuming.
That's entirely possible.
You guys listen to anybody who
No
who
Baby
listens to
Tron
rap
without
all
her
the
dog.
Baby
Whoa,
Tron.
whoa,
Oh my God. He got booed out.
Oh, yeah, Baby
He got
Tron.
booed out of Detroit, man. No.
Whoa. First off, listen, since I am official, SHITTY boy, you feel me? Listen, first off, he got booed off the stage. They gave him something I can pull out of my room right now. Did you see his platform? They disrespected him and gave him, man. They gave him an upside down box and told him to stand on top of it and go rap. They didn't make the beat loud for my boy. They told him he couldn't perform any of his 10 top songs. Then in the song they let him perform. They didn't even let him say the word Kyrie. That's dang near the best line of the song, because the Kyrie, scandal was going on. Do not disrespect BT like that, man. He coming back. They're gonna let him get.
Are you standing for Babytron right now?
Yes, I am Babytron stan. Yes, do not disrespect him because they gave him an upside down.
I was literally in your stream the other day, Splash, and you played the song, and all I saw in the chat was people tagging me, going, "By the way, Jazz, this is Babytron."
Yes, don't disrespect, you feel me, Babytron, man. They disrespected him when he went to. He gonna get his run back. We took a L. Like Mojo said, a dub is a dub, a L is a L. We gonna come back though. We gonna come back. We gonna come back. Don't talk about Babytron like that.
Oh, that's funny.
I need to do something.
This all stemmed because somebody asked me if I played music during stream, and I was like, no, nobody who watches my team wants to hear my music. They want to hear Babytron. This is where this came from.
I was supposed to call you Raptor in your intro today. I completely forgot.
Oh, thank you. That's my new stage name, so that's cool.
It was just like people just randomly changing their names. I'm gonna start calling
You
myself
can't just
Raptor.
give yourself a nickname, dude. Like, I can't just roll up on my friends in real life and like change my name to Raptor. Like, yeah, don't say my first name.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
Raptor
cheap
now.
dudes. Yeah.
Well, a screen name is different. And by the way, I would change that right now if I could.
Yeah, fair. JD, do you want to talk about this season? What's your thoughts?
Thoughts this season. It's worrying how much is recycled. I tweeted this out the other day. For season 3, just 3 months in, I think we can all agree the levels when we saw them. I Splash said about it earlier, but a gold Jason Tatum has been around for a while. The Emerald Derrick Rose, token market having season 1 and 2 rules. Now that in itself isn't a bad thing, but there was nothing new in there. The exchange had an old card in it as well. So that was all pretty disappointing. And then level 40 Trae Young. I don't know if this is a topic that's going to come up later on, but I'll mention it here. It's the right player, but it's just the wrong time. If we have Trae at season 1, like that's like 2K21 Steph in season 1. Like that's great. Everyone's loving it. And if then season 3 is Galaxy Opal Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen last year, Galaxy Opal was amazing. So it's the right player, just the wrong time. And I think if they did that, then, we'd be all sitting a lot better. But Trae Young now, when on the same day they dropped Lonzo, we've already got Penny, we've got Magic. It's a tough one. And I think, you said there was no hype. I think that Trae Young is a reason why there's no hype.
Yes.
And the lack of the recycle stuff isn't great. But, the trophy case, centerpieces are everywhere. By the end of the season, I'm going to have Larry Bird. For me as a, grinder is good. But I can see why people are so disappointed in the new season in December as well. This is the holiday season. No mention of an event in the blog, which is so worrying. but I hope there is a next Christmas event. Beyond level 40 player, there is going to be one, which is good, but we don't know who it is yet, so we can't get excited. So yeah, it's
JD, are you still grinding trophy cases like actively, or are you just kind of taking it as it comes?
Well, whatever game mode I do, I'm grinding a trophy case. So
yeah, I guess you don't really have a choice really at the end of the day.
It'll get done. I think I got my 18th pink diamond today. I got Galaxy of Clyde today.
Oh yeah, you're super high up there. Okay, I got you.
We're up there, and I figured out how to do walkouts as well. So like, I got Galaxy of Clyde to like be an opal as a walkout. I didn't know you could do this, but whenever you get a reward card, so like you really want to do this when you get a dark matter, just dashboard on it. So when it flashes up on the screen as the player and you can click X to continue, just dashboard, and then it will put the card into a pack just like we had last year, and you get to see the walkout animation. So today I got to see the opal animation for the first time, which by the way,
that's wild that you tested that.
Yeah, that is wild.
That is kind of wild.
It was Nia. Nia told me about it.
Floki told me about that.
Nia told me about it.
Go ahead and talk about the opal though, JD. Go ahead and talk about the opal because I need to say something. Go ahead.
I mean, it's just a diamond in disguise, isn't it? I don't know. When a pack comes around, I don't know how you are going to tell between a diamond and an opal, or even like a bit. It's just a wash pink diamond. I was so disappointed to see it.
I'm colorblind. It's always been the same.
It's different to me. Like, because when I got Paul George, I knew it was an opal glow. Like, I knew it was an opal glow. I knew. I don't know. Like, it just looked different. It looked different from the like. I think the diamond one is a little bit more like bluish, kind of. I don't know.
There's not much in it. You can agree there's not much.
It's a glorified diamond.
Not much. I could tell a difference. Somebody who doesn't though, like, you know, they'll definitely have a hard time.
Like I said, I haven't been able to tell a difference ever since the opal was conceptually added to the game. So it doesn't change much for me, but they do need to change it for people who can like genuinely tell anyway.
I don't want shakes on colorblind. He's gonna have no shot.
Yeah, me too. I haven't been able to see it. Me and DBG have always been the same on that.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see shakes on Amethyst anymore when I open it. I'm so tired.
That's tiring.
It's so troll. It's like, oh my god, we got to
take the shakes off diamonds then if this is the case about the opals. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, the opal color is just, it's a glorified diamond. Make it a little bit of a red tint, yellow tint, something else, but then that light blue color. JD, I'm glad you brought up the opal because me being the pack connoisseur that I am, I have so much to say about this, man. I'm tight about this color, man, because that is not an opal. Either that or bring like a different shaky animation, even for the dark matter as well, which by the way, that dark matter glow is something beautiful. Oh my God. Thank you.
I wouldn't know, guys.
What's a different shaking animation though? Like, do you want them to do the stanky leg? What do you want?
Well, okay. Back in 21, 22, they had different ones. You said the stanky leg. Oh my God. Hold on. Hey, look. Hey, Splat.
Yes.
Oh God. I feel like I'm back senior year.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something. Or tornado, something, anything. Then that stanky
tornado
leg,
would be sick though.
Stanky legged.
Yeah, they should change something because like with the dark matter, you know it's a dark matter. Like your screen just ignores everything else, and it just like just.
All the cars follow the side you go to when you slide. I love that.
Yeah, the dark matter is like you're getting struck by lightning, like while you getting it and stuff. Everything else though, I don't know the difference. I literally don't even get happy until I click the thing and you see the background and it say pink diamond. I don't be knowing the difference.
What year was it? 21 where we had like where it was like heavy, like when you clicked
it was like a whirlwind, wasn't it?
Yeah,
21 was on the floor when they were on the floor and they did the shake.
Yeah, the one where it was like actual dark matter, where like it was like heavy and it'll pull the whole kind of screen.
Yeah, that was 21. Yeah,
that was the best animation.
Best pack animation by
that's when they first added it to the game. When Dark Matter first came to the game.
Yeah, I think it was 21, right? Yeah.
It was that slow swirl. You remember? We gave that little animation. Y'all know what I'm talking about back in 21. And then last year had something similar. But boy, that Dark Matter glow is something special. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Isn't that a huge up? And shout out again to Near Manny. He's the one that showed everybody the Dark Matter glow. It is just, it's glorious. That's the best way I can put it, y'all.
That animation literally got people addicted to it for sure. It was a really fire animation.
Yeah. It does do that. The card art as well. Can we talk about the card art this week on the cards? Like the card art is fine.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I am the one person who I promise I don't be paying no attention to. I just be trying to go get the card and play. Like I don't be looking at it. Like they be, yo, you don't think Tim Thomas card art is trash? I'd be like, honestly, bro, I have never sat there and just looked like, he looks like a bum right now. Maybe we should get some, Dreamer in the background. That's just me though.
The Allen Houston card art is one of the best card unlocks.
Yeah,
It's
I'll never
hard.
see
It's so
that card,
nice.
but it's cool.
No. Let me put y'all on. Go play Clutch Online. I got 3 of him. I have never got a card this much. Clutch Online, I literally was just clicking the wheel, going to go check on my girl. Came back, he right there. I'm like, oh my God, I got him. I don't got to do the, 135 games. Came back again, got him again. Came back again, got him again. I said, all right, it's just broken. It's not even.
I've got like, I don't think I've got anything. No, I have got one off the clutch time on that one. Last year I used to get them like within.
Wait,
10
that
games.
method works? The wheels with the 2.5 wheel.
There is no
Man said method.
Yeah, there's no
What
method.
is the method?
Click the
Need to
button.
know
Click
for
the
real.
button. Yeah, just
Someone
click the
said he
button.
was using it like last week and they got mad rewards from it.
That was
HTV.
great.
Click the button. Click the button. Just click the button.
So
I
I
don't
did
know.
the 2.5
Just
wheel
click
spin
the
thing when
button,
it
that's
dropped
the
for
method.
kicks, and I got 3 rewards in 3 games.
3?
Yeah. So
Wow.
one was a card. That was the one card I got. I can't remember.
So
what it
you
was.
got the 3
But
deans,
then
like
I
whenever
got
it says you got the bean.
I got I think 2 shoe packs or something as well on top of it. But yeah, I got 3 of the 4 rewards back to back.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the next game, though. Just if it pop up, it pop up. I gotta play 35 and 25 of them anyways, man. Win, my bad. Gotta win 35 and 25 of them anyways.
Josh, what's your thoughts on Trey?
My thoughts on Trey, for one, such a troll as a Knicks fan because he still haunts me to this day from that playoff run.
You've been getting
Actually-
blessed this year as a Knicks fan, though. They've been giving you so many Knicks players.
Yep.
You
'cause
got
I'm
an
grateful when
Emerald
I get my
Kevin
cards.
Knox right here, dog.
When I get them, I show gratitude when I get cards of players that I like. Unlike
Where
I'm
is
not
the
showing
Jeremy
gratitude
Lin?
for a
Ultra Tag
Where
doesn't
is
have
it?
higher than a gold. That's why he doesn't have higher than a gold. But
because I
Trae Young,
didn't praise the gods for a 72 overall.
they gave you a card you've been asking for in the game.
They
you
gave
a
it
card
to
you've been
me.
asking for in
They've
the
given
game.
us a
First,
gold
it was-
Oster tag for 3 years, though.
No. First, you've been saying give Ultra Tag a card, give him a card, and you got the card, and this is what you do.
No, I've been saying give him a
really?
glitch card for 3 years. Let my
I'm not gonna
boys
lie,
shine.
Luz. Word on the street, Josh Childress next my player.
No, dude, is that real? That can't be real. Tell me that's
no
not.
chance, no chance.
Oh!
No, it's
Bro, he had him in the first half.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good chance though. It's gonna be good chances.
But
I'm hurt.
Oh snap! Yeah, I like the fact that there's gonna be a player beyond level 40. I'm just hoping it's good for the
He's
sake
gonna
of
be
the
trash.
for the sake of the. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be good too. I think
think
it
it's
could
gonna
be
be
a
good.
Luca
They can't come out with a
Doesn't matter.
Trey Young and give us a level 40 beyond.
Yes,
y'all
they
too
can.
optimistic.
Splash.
It's no way they're gonna give us this beautiful trophy fire sale and then just say, hey, let's give them a soup level 42. Y'all know
We
it's
are.
gonna
We
be
gonna
Why
get Shy
not?
Gilgeous.
Splash.
Somebody
Hey,
else. Get Shay.
Splash.
They
Hey,
They
Shay.
don't like us that
Hold
much. They don't like us that
Hold on.
much.
Hey, Splash. This is just the tip of the iceberg, bro. It's just the tip of the iceberg. Trey Young is just the
solo.
tip, man. Hey,
Trae
I
Young
think we
is
might
solo.
get a Luca or something crazy, man.
You say Trey Young's just the tip? Is that what you said?
He is
The
just
tip of the
for sure.
iceberg.
Yeah, I
Just
heard
the
just the
ice.
tip.
I
I didn't even hear the
heard
rest of
that.
his sentence. I heard just the tip or something crazy like that.
Tip of the
If they give us,
iceberg.
if they make Trey Young like a trash level 40 and then make Luca, who was traded for him, the beyond level 40 and cracked, that is like the ultimate slap in the face for Trey Young.
Yeah, but if we're using like
He
our
deserves
beautiful
it.
common sense, as somebody cussed me out in my chat, they said, listen, it is an ice set. We're going to be getting beyond level 40, Iceman, George Gervin,
Yeah.
my player, Kuzma or LaMelo. And I was like, hey, that would be so good. But you're going to be mad when it's D'Angelo Russell doing this to his arm.
God.
And y'all going to be like, oh, Splash told you so. It's going to be trade and they're going to drop D-Lo doing this, looking at you, and you're going to be dumb stunned. And I'm going to be laughing
He's
because I got to
gonna
get
be,
him
he
anyways.
gonna be point guard 1 though. He's gonna be point guard 1.
Yeah,
He'll be the
point
new Tim
guard,
Thomas.
101. Yeah, point guard.
Not 1.
Who would y'all want though for the beyond level 40?
I want
That's the
Shea.
question.
I want Shea Gilgeous.
I want that mystery player. You know what I'm talking about. I want my Cassie Russell. I
Walt
want my John
Bellamy.
Havlicek. I want my
I like
Bill
that.
Sharman 6'3" glitch Sigs. Beautiful at something. I don't
I want Clay
you
Anthony
know.
early. I want him to be level 40.
You're wildin', dude.
Clay Anthony early, man. 6 foot
Yeah,
7.
Ron Baker or we riot. That's it.
No, come on. You trolling, bro. Come on. That's not even
Ron
for real.
Baker was dope, dude.
Okay,
What do you mean?
Alonzo Trier. That's who could be the level 40. Yeah.
You guys gotta start taking
Trier.
responsibility, man.
Oh,
You know how much
Larkin,
stuff we
matter of
say
fact.
that they actually do? You guys need to be careful what you say, man.
I want Shane.
What are you
Larkin.
talking about? All the things we just said, I would be happy about.
I want Knicks players though. It has to be a Knicks level 40.
Like,
you
if
got
they
the
gave
little
us a
Knicks
level
players.
40 Ron Baker,
Did,
I would
did
lose
the
my
Knicks ever
mind.
get a level 40 player? I don't think we did. I don't think we got a level 40
Was
player
Melo?
yet.
Was Melo?
Oh yeah, we did get Melo.
Melo,
You
yeah,
got Melo, and he
yeah.
lasted for 2 months.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's bad 2K. You got to give me something better than that.
That's another
See,
weekly
people
tradition you
just
took
ask
taking
for
an
too
L.
much,
That was good.
I need that.
Do your weekly L. Can't
I didn't grind that game. To be fair, I didn't grind. What was that 2K22?
That was last
Yeah,
year.
last year, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
22, I
grind.
meant
I didn't grind that game at all.
I didn't get Melo either.
I was
I
like
had all of them.
yeah.
All of
I
them.
didn't grind that.
Guys, this is actually a major question right now, right? Because here's my take, right? The first 5 level 40 cards we got, right? Curry, Blake, Kawhi, Wade.
D-Wade,
One other.
D-Rob.
Blake?
D-Rob.
Blake was incredible, yeah.
D-Rob.
Like,
Cool.
it seems like the whole concept got off to a really
Don't talk
good
about
start.
D-Rob in front of me,
Like,
guys.
level 40 was going to be level 40 was going to be like the thing, right? And
Yeah.
then somewhere towards the end of 2K21, they just went.
It
Actually,
was when
we're gonna
Vince
make
Carter
this.
came out,
when
literally.
they-
Yeah,
made it
it was
easier
when
to
Vince
get.
Carter came out, and then Taco came out. So then it was no point in you getting level 40 because Taco Fall was as long
But
as you
even
did that
last year, bro,
Invincible
like, last
challenge,
year
it
we
was
had a
good.
couple of good
He was a
ones,
beast.
right? We had was it Melo was the first one, and then
Yeah.
KG.
Melo was
Melo, KG, Allen Iverson is horrible. We had Yao, but Yao lasted 3 months till his glitch card came out as well. though.
Mhm.
So
That was bad. That was
Yeah.
so
You
bad.
never-
Why has
know.
it lost its shine like this? Why are they not making it like Trey Young is crazy, man?
It's because it's so easy. It's because it's so easy
They made it
compared
easy.
to last year.
It's because we asked for an easier grind. So then now,
yeah,
they're like,
you can
okay,
get the
want an
level
easier
40 within
grind?
like a week now. Back when we was
Yeah.
getting Melo and them, like when we had to get Steph from 21 when he was
They
Stockton
want
was
you to
better
work for a
than
good
him.
card.
Man,
They want
it
you
took
to
you like
Yeah.
a month to get that level 40 because they wasn't
Josh is
dropping
right.
35,
They want you to work for that
40K.
level 40 if it's gonna be
Yeah.
shoot.
We
That's
can
what-
But
have
the thing-
both, though.
Nah, but
Well, no,
You
no,
know-
no,
Clearly we
no,
can't, but we
it's
should.
2K,
We
it's
should.
2K. No, we can't.
no,
we
you
can't.
know
We
this community.
should.
Forget 2K because if they give us both, we're gonna find something to complain about. That's just the.
Duh, it's the 2K
that's-
community.
that's-
Imagine us
no,
surviving
it's-
without finding something
It's
new.
not. It's not 2K's fault on that end. It's not 2K's fault.
Okay.
Oh
It's
no,
our
it's
end.
every
Trey Young's
no,
their
no,
fault.
it's no,
Trey Young is a
Come
shut
on.
up.
Young is
Sorry.
their fault.
No. See,
Nah,
you're
it's
the
not
reason that
solely
they're
their
allowed
fault.
to drop Trey Young because you're saying if they would have gave us a good level for you would have complained about something else. Yes, but we still just got
Exactly. I'm
Trae
saying it's
Young,
collective.
bro.
It's collective.
No.
It's collective.
Do
No,
you know how
he's
hard it is to
disagreeing
make
with
a? Do you know how hard it is for a level 40 to come out and be indefinitely the worst level 40 we've got? We got Allen Iverson last year who dang near didn't sniff, but ball stripper was OP. So he lasted a good week. Trey Young is not touching anybody's lineup unless you are doing a reward players only thing, going in a triple.
Not
He's
even
literally-
then.
He can't. No. He can't dunk. He has no defense. He can't dunk.
He
How
can't
can
even
you
get
not
certain
I
dunk?
magic.
put it in a sentence.
Now, you're not-
Trey Young is collection fodder. The level 40.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No. I dang near don't even want to get him as collection fodder because he's that bad. Like, do you know how bad I have got Chuck Person, bro? I don't want to get Trey Young.
Wow.
Bro.
Wildman. I hope you hear this. I hope you hear.
No,
what
he's not
everybody's
gassed
saying.
about Trey Young, so you
Oh,
should
no.
already
He's
know
a
what
fan.
it is.
No, he's a fan. So whatever sins Trey Young is paying for, he will pay as a fan.
Okay, but like, would you be
People-
gassed if Jalen Brunson got level 40? No.
That's what I'm saying. It's biased.
I'm not telling him to be gassed. I'm saying Trey Young being bad as a level 40 is Wildman's fault for being a fan. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Listen,
What you're not understanding-
You said,
yo,
go ahead.
I don't like how you grew up in this geographical location.
That's right.
This is
That's
your
right.
fault.
That's right. Choose a different
He
state. next time.
literally responded to 2K saying, "Why did you do the homie like this?"
Mhm,
Look,
mhm.
in my opinion, Trey Young is, I mean, it is what it is. It's an opal, you know what I'm saying? As a collector, I'm gonna get him. But as JD said, man, come on, this is the wrong time for Trey Young. I mean, give us something that we really would like.
That's what makes me
This is
think
not
the
that.
level 40 beyond level 40 is gonna be good though.
I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be great. I have
You
hope.
can't get a decent
I have
move
hope.
first. Like, come on, bro. We just got Devin Booker. He made Devin Booker look like best card in the game. That's how bad Trey Young is.
Yeah.
Devin Booker dang near could sniff my line. I could go start Devin Booker right now, and I could almost be successful. And I didn't even touch Devin Booker besides offline. Trey Young, it's no way by the release date. I knew. Like, I looked at Trey Young on stream at 9:15, well 10:15 Eastern, and I said, wow, there is no chance he touches anybody's lineup. Even if you're a Trey fan, you are angry. Why did they do him like
Shall- shall I tell you how bad it
65,
is?
dog?
This is how bad it is, right? Sometimes when we look at a card, we go, "Well, at least it's usable offline," right? Like that's usually the compromise. I'm not using Trey offline. If I run him, I'm going to run against an opal that's going to match up with Trey Young. It ain't happening. This card is literally useless.
And if you want to do what Trey does, just use like Amethyst Steph, who came out day one in the Limitless set, and he did exactly the same job.
Literally, what are you gonna literally? And the thing is, the reason I even thought he would almost be usable is because he has the best fade on the game for 2 years running right now. And I'm like, okay, there. I said it because I try to predict base stats. I said he's gonna get like a 70 dunk. That's not crazy, but he could finish wide open. You feel me? He's gonna get a random half D badge or off ball pass, and like a 90 steal, 90 perimeter because he's a level 40. I looked at him. It said 30 drive and dunk. He said 60 block, 69 interior, 84 steal. I was like, who's using him? Like, there is not a man on this planet.
He can't even get certain badges on defense. I'm like,
he's the
they didn't even do that to
level 40. He's the only level 40 who can't get every badge ever. Allen Iverson can even get every badge.
Diamond
minutes.
Mitchell, who came out in the first week of this game, is better.
It's better than him, and it's not close.
Better.
Silver clamps, though. That's the most he can get.
That's so bad.
He is down horrendous.
So bad.
So I mean, I agree with you guys. Like on paper, right? We look at this and it's like, okay, no. But like you look at it on paper and you're like, okay, beyond level 40 has to be gas because this is actually terrible.
Has to
like
be.
right. DFS was out here saying Jose Alvarado Emerald is better than him, and he's not even that wrong. He's wrong, but not that wrong.
There was no one this week who was more wrong than DFS, by the way. The guy literally had to pay people.
Yeah, he had to pay people over this. But like, okay, so like in theory, we look at that and it'd be like, yes, the level 40 has to be gas. But then we're gonna get beyond level 40, and it's gonna be someone who's not good. It's even if it's George Gervin, actually, I think Gervin could be pretty solid.
I think he would be good. We're gonna get D'Angelo Russell.
It's gonna be somebody like that.
Optimism, please, for once, just empty your minds of optimism.
Splash. Do it one more time.
This is what you be doing, baby. This is what you're gonna see.
If you had a flat bill hat on, you'd be like a little 12-year-old on Tumblr in 2014.
I'm telling you, that's exactly what we finna. Let me read his stats. Look, so Trae Young, 30 drive and dunk, 65 block, 70 steal, 70 strength, 70 interior, can only get silver clamps, cannot get any other D badges besides chase down. And he's just horrible. Like, how can you make a card just horrible? He's horrible.
Gold John Barry has better defensive stats than him.
That's crazy.
Just want to point that
out. Came out week 2, and him and Trae Young are so far apart that it's ridiculous. Like, it's like Mount Everest to like an ant on the ground.
You know what?
That's how far
this is so bad. I think it's defined the whole season in terms of the mood because they haven't got cards in like game modes anymore. Trae Young is it. That's the new card.
Only reward card, yeah.
And they gave us Trae Young, bro. They gave us one card.
Go get him. What do you mean? Y'all want reward cards? Go get Trae Young. Yes, let's go.
I really want to know what's their thought process, though.
Yes,
I really want to know what was they thinking.
That's what I said on stream. I said, what Dev said, hey, we dropping Trae Young because the ice said, which is cool. I understand, the ice trade thing. But what Dev put his stats in his badge, it was like, this the one. This the one. Right? It's the same one who changed the camera. No. It's the same one who changed the camera. The same one who changed the camera got us Trae Young. I've been with it. I know it is. I know it is.
The thought process was probably something along the lines of, "Are people like the Trae escape? Let's drop Trae Young." That was the level of thinking.
I mean, JD is completely right though. Like JD's right. Like the rewards themselves are fine if they just flip flop them seasons. Trae Young season 1, he'd be really good actually.
He'd be fire.
He'd be really good.
It'd be 2K21 Steph all over again, and that card was used for like the good first 2-3 months.
You just take Trae Young and Scotty and switch them around, and we have nothing to complain about.
Oh yeah, Scotty coming out season 3 is an open.
No, that's how bad it is. If Scotty would have came out, I would have said Scotty. Well, Scotty's actually still usable. I hate him because he lost me attorney, but I'm not gonna hate on him. If Scotty would have came out as an opal, I would have went to go get him. Oh yeah, no. If you don't know about me, I am Mr. Grudge. If you throw me on that court for some money, you will not. Kawhi Leonard will never touch my court. I don't think dark matter. Kawhi can get a dark matter shooting guard, 99 max stats. I will find a way to slander him, and I will not run him in 250. He had such an amazing card last year. I was thinking before 250 when I was live, and I was like, I might use him. Then I went back to watching the entire game 2, and I saw that shot. And I said, listen.
You talking about that straight arm? Oof.
Yep. Straight arm, sharp badge, and play badge, lose. That's not even possible in that game. Moneyball. And
I was watching it.
He came down and made a 40% and 1-3 with Giannis. 72 3 ball. So obviously he's better than me, but Kawhi will never touch my court. He is indefinitely banned. I quick sold him when I pulled him out the league twice in a row.
He's just load managing on Splash's team. It's fine.
Yeah, he never play.
Who's the ideal beyond level 40 to bring hype back into this?
For real.
David
George
Robinson.
Garvin would change
D-Rob,
six.
yeah.
D-Rob.
Terry D.
If they're not,
No, are
Yeah,
y'all
if they're-
trying to
if they-
traumatize me? Who said D-Rob?
no, I'm
Say
I'm
D-Rob.
saying if they're not changing Sigs Jazz, I would say a D-Rob or a Terry. That's if they're not changing Sigs. If they're
Terry
changing
D.
Sigs, give us the Iceman and just do your thing with them. You feel me? They know what to do. We seen it on Tim and Ricky. They know what to do. Just let.
I mean,
y'all do your
outside of
thing.
Ewing, who, let's be honest, no one is qualifying with except you, Splash. Outside of Ewing, like, there is a lack of free centers.
Yes. And that's why D-Rob would be
100%.
perfect.
That's why D-Rob will be perfect. We don't have any centers that can compete with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in this game right now, including KP. KP is amazing too. There is no center on this game. Like, obviously you can count me. Yeah, I had Ewing and I be boxing.
I
with
hate
Kareem.
KP
Do you know how,
so much.
Do you know how hard it is when I be putting Ewing versus Kareem? I gotta box him out at the 3-point line. I gotta find him down court because he moved 90 speed, etc. Like, only person actually, well, Giannis just came out. Diamond Giannis is begging with Kareem.
Patrick Ewing only has like half a knee. Leave him alone.
Ewing's my boy. That's my boy. But yeah, we need some type of
Pat
center.
Daddy,
Y'all
man.
have nothing.
Wait, so you like Kristaps?
Me?
Yeah.
I think he's too slow.
I'm
I'm not the type to
Kristaps
hit
so
the
much.
pop every play. Like, I have Tim Thomas. I'm not looking to hit KP at half court every play. When I play a person in Unlimited with KP, he gets so many touches. It's like it is my pet peeve. Like, I play a person with KP. KP got 15 shots. I don't even leave them open.
This is gonna sound like I'm just wilding right now, but I swear, and I firmly believe this. Kristaps Porzingis' green window got nerfed at some point this week. I firmly believe this to be the case, dude. I greened half courts with him
Sounds
on
like
a
a you problem.
consistent
That's definitely you.
basis. And
It's
all
you.
of a sudden, this sentient cigarette
Yeah,
man
but,
cannot hit
Nope.
He's
a
an
shot.
opal.
Get good,
bro.
get good, get good.
Lutz, can I tell you something about yourself? As someone who's watched your streams for like...
It's a very interesting thing to say, but yes, please
Yeah,
do.
I'm going to tell you. So, you remember when you were like super frustrated like halfway through last season?
Oh
And
yeah,
then-
every stream, every game.
And then you updated your squad and started having fun.
Yes.
Yeah, you are back where you were. Like, your squad is just not hanging right now. Like, you need to get some new players.
But I can't. That's the issue, though. Is like if you look at what I'm able to get, like realistically, dude, there's nothing. Like the only addition that I could make that's made me have, I'll admit, has made me have a little bit more fun was Rudy. Rudy, I'm having a great time with him. But there's really within my budget, there's nothing I can pick up to improve my squad. Nothing. Not
If you ever pulled a card out of a pack, it would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, that would be great. If I were to ever pull a card over a diamond, that would be
I'm right
fantastic.
there. I'm right there with you, buddy. I'm
That'd be
over.
great.
I'm
I can't
1.5
relate,
mil
guys.
deep and no pink diamond.
I
this year.
literally open between 200 and 400k MT, and this doesn't count VC pack openings either per week, and I have one pink diamond this entire year somehow.
That's a W,
One.
man.
That's not a W. How is that a W?
I mean,
How is that a W? I have to admit it, like at least between 500 and 1,000 packs this year, and I have one pink diamond. That's even lower than the sub 2%
crazy.
odds.
you just
How is
need
that
the you just
possible?
need the
You just
mojo,
need the
man. That's all
mojo.
it is.
That's
That's all.
the mojo.
You just
I
need
need
the
to
I got a little
throw-
bit of mojo. I think I caught the mojo
I need to
today.
cast this
Caught the
game
mojo.
into
I'm
like
kidding.
the same fire they put the ring from Lord of the Rings. I need to cast it in there, and then hopefully maybe my pack luck can return to me like a ghost.
I
Never
think you put a
had
curse
that.
on someone and it upset the curse gods and you got like reverse cursed. That's what I think.
Well,
happened.
why do they have to hit my pack odds? They could have cursed me in many other ways.
The fact that you'd rather be cursed in other ways is great.
I'd rather lose a toe than have the pack odds that I have currently.
Oh no, it's bad.
I mean, look, if 2K is watching this and you want me to sacrifice one of my toes for pack odds, like I'll get the bolt cutters out.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No.
no pain meds though. Like you have to
No.
like raw dog. No pain meds.
Whoa. We didn't
Raw dog.
agree to
Wow,
that. We
no.
didn't agree to that.
Raw dog is crazy.
Yes, it
It's a
is.
crazy word.
No, y'all know what I
We're
mean.
literally having a conversation right now when Lude would rather mutilate himself than not pull a pink diamond.
I'm just saying, dude, I will like there's got to be one of my toes that's not necessary. It's not like I'd be out here
Come on.
sprinting.
Come on.
Come on, I'm not running 40s out here. Like I can get rid of one of my toes. It's cool.
Look. At this stage of the game, though, less than 2% odds is crazy for pink diamonds. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised we even got pink diamonds. I thought we'd have opals by now, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, 96 pink diamonds.
Players.
Huh?
I'll take.
Yeah, I love that. That's a dub.
Credit for being right from last week, Jazz, because I was wrong. They did not put opals in these packs, which was crazy.
I knew they wasn't gonna put opals in because the only 96 is King. So I knew they trying to keep this PD thing. The thing where they bless themselves is the drop in 3 of every player, whoever the future player is, allows them to spread out the pink diamonds. Where with this is last year, it would have been Giannis, Lonzo, T-Mac, somebody, and D-Rab by now. But now they only got to drop Giannis one Friday, spread it out. Let's give them D-Rob this Friday, spread it out.
Have they talked about what we're getting Tuesday yet? Like, do we know?
No, not yet.
No,
nothing yet.
Do you think it's going to be like a New Year's resolution thing? I'm assuming the Evo concept for Tuesday stays, right?
I'm thinking like a flash type situation.
Yeah, I'm thinking a flash. I'll think a flash. They need to
bring
give up
buzzer
this glitch,
beaters back.
This glitch stuff. This glitch stuff is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Splash. I'm just grateful.
That buzzer beater loot.
Yeah.
I missed those packs.
That was the only packs I ever had good pack luck on. I swear to God.
Yeah, I swear it was
all right.
I pulled Blake Griffin
one
time when he was the headlining card. I used to pull some pretty good opals from the buzzer beater packs. I missed that pack drop.
Kareem was it. But I'm just grateful, like Splash, I'm grateful that the glitch was not a lock-in because I ain't gonna lie to you. Those dunks from Ingles and that Steven Adams, damn.
No, I try. For any of y'all who evote that to re-roll y'all money or do whatever, bro, I went out there and tried to get the blocks. Who had to get blocks? It was somebody who had to get blocks, and then it was somebody who had to get dunks. I think it was Fournier who had to get dunks or something, bro. I was sitting there and I was like, yeah, this is not for me. I was like, if it's a lock-in, I'm just giving up on it. I have no chance I'm doing this. Then I went in there with Steven Adams. You know, I'm a chick. You know, some of y'all struggle with the Miles Turner. I'm 7 for 8 with Miles Turner, but then they drop a new card with him, and now it's easy to do it. But man, I went in there with Steven Adams. I'm like, they tripping. It ain't this hard. And I was like, oh, for 10.
The Miles Turner drop was troll. The Miles Turner drop was
the Miles Turner drop really ticked a lot of people off, and they was like, of course they dropped Miles Turner after I shot 7 for 100 and had to finish the whole 12-minute game to get my 7 threes. And I said, well,
people really shooting. I haven't done it yet. People really.
I watched,
like
somebody I watched shoot for like 7. Oh, it was like 7 makes, but it took him like 102 shots. It was insane.
Yeah, because what happened was his
stepping over.
Crazy.
Yeah, he steps over his 3's only like 61. So when you go cold, he got like a 45 3. So once you go cold, you can't get him off cold because you can't hit a shot. You know me, I'm glitchy with it. I'm putting in the play badge point guards. I got my half diamond, half floor. We hitting our shots and we getting up out of there happily. But yeah, I was at somebody's stream and he started off like 0 for 40. He was chilling too. Like he wasn't mad. He was just, I hit one eventually. I was like,
JD, what do you think we're getting on Tuesday? Do you have any content predictions?
Yeah, I think the Evos definitely stay. I think for the first 2 seasons, I think they've been a good spot. I've never done one, but I see people doing them and they're making MT and it's good. It's a way to make MT. But I see those 3s and steals and I'm just like, not for me. But for the general community, it's great. I'd still like the moments of the week drop on Wednesday. So I've done the Miles Turner one, but I was one of the unfortunate souls who did it when he was a gold card, and I went 7 of like 30. And I don't think I'm too bad. But then I saw so many screenshots of 7 of 100, and I'm like, that is not. And like people like frustrated with it. Some people gave up with it. I'm like, this is a pro difficulty challenge. Like we should not be using gold. And I know Miles Turner's got a card now, but like Andrew Nemhard is a 69 rated gold card, which he's gold now, but like in previous 2Ks, that's a bronze card. Right in December, using bronze cards for moments challenges, like that's wild. But the Miles Turner one was, I didn't enjoy that.
It's interesting with you, JD, because you're kind of like a litmus test of how like attractive content is, because you got to play anyway, right? You stream every day, like you have to play the game, you have to do something. So when you turn around and go, "This isn't worth my time," that's quite damning for them.
For the Evo side of things, yeah. I mean, it's for making MT, and I don't need to. A rich boy out here, I badged out my Magic Johnson. I got my record. I got my 5.5 mil. I don't need 100K. It's fine.
You say that, but your squad's looking rough. I saw you playing around with your squad. You were like, I might put Pink Diamond Zion back in. Well, what's going on with your squad?
I've got Tim. I've bought DeRozan. I've got career, I've got the full set, and I just can't bring myself to press that lock-in button because it's just so against everything I do, which is like.
So let me do it for you.
I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll do it for you, and I'll press the button. Don't worry.
I'll press it for you.
Is it like a luck thing where you think the minute you press that button, they're gonna release a card that's better than Tim Thomas, and you're gonna be saddled with him?
Because it's been like a lot of time. I'd lock in.
How much is DeRozan now?
I bought him for $700K.
Yeah, DeRozan like $650 on PlayStation.
If I sell Giannis, I could give me a Timmy today.
That's cheap, to be honest.
It's not bad.
Man, after everything I done put on display, we still ain't went to go click that button yet.
Bro, I watched your video as well. I saw you in 2K do it, but I'm like, that's Splash. I'm not him. I'm not gonna do that.
Man, call the back doors with him then, JD. I'm telling you, he could do whatever you want to do on the court, bro. And you messing up because the longer you wait, then he's finally gonna get replaced. So you gonna wait so long, and then you gonna finally click the button. You not even gonna see me. I already knew Giannis was coming and he was gonna probably be better. He not better for me, but I already knew. I didn't have my month of fun. So you gonna wait this 2 months, and then let's think of somebody random. Danny Ainge gonna come out at the 2, and he gonna be the same thing. Yeah, and then you gonna be like, I knew I shouldn't have locked them in, man. They just updated the Larry Bird, and see, you took too long, man. You gotta click the button. And it's like ripping off, you had to rip off the Band-Aid as a kid, man. Just rip it off. You good. Quick pain.
I've had him for 3 days. I've only been on it for 3 days, and I've just been, because I open so many packs, the MT goes down at an alarming rate. And that's my worry. It's just like running out of MT. That's basically
You could just put badges on the next big guy, man. You good, man. Go put that man on that car, and if you're not dribbling with him like me, go send him on that cut to basket, and I promise he's gonna dunk it every time. He is good for whatever you want him to do. You want him to guard ball, he could do it. You want him to dunk, he could do it. You want him to shoot, he could do it. You want him to dribble, he could do it. He everything. But his time running out. And I'm telling you this, his time running out. Somebody coming, and I'm gonna look and be like,
it's gonna be Adam Morrison.
Splash, we need a counter to the defensive setting videos. You gotta drop a Tim Thomas tutorial. You gotta drop.
No, I got nothing for you.
Yeah, Ty's giving these little sweat lords life right now.
Man.
Oh, I love it. I be unlimited because I know Ty said because we play so much. I love it. I be going versus and I be like, ha ha ha.
Only thing I ever learned from a video.
I be foolish mother junker think he Ty. Goofball. 3. I be having the time of my life.
Yeah, I think people really discount Ty's like borderline inhuman hand-eye coordination as being probably part of the reason.
I made a joke about it during quals, and I said that man is off of Addy every single time he plays comp. Have y'all seen him before comp? Like before he plays comp, he be and then he start like swinging and stuff. Man, he's obviously off an Adderall. Man, that's my dog. But I be seeing him click his icon so much to swing. How did he know that was triangle? And I'm saying this because on offense I be knowing, but like on D I be, man, he knew that was triangle. I would have clicked X and ran out of bounds. He bringing the coach in, he swing, all type of stuff.
On offense, like what are you looking at when you're on the floor? How do you see because me, I have tunnel vision. I call that screen. Only thing I see is the basket and the play I'm using. Sometimes I see the roller, but my vision is horrible. Like I don't even know.
You're literally Splash with 0 IQ. Like
but
why you have to do him like that?
to answer that, when I play PG in the league and stuff, like I know like what the game is supposed to do, and when I play people, I know what they have to give me. Like so, it's this game with how bad it is. It's just a chess match. Like so, boom, I got my team on the court. Let's say I play Ty. Off tip off, I'm getting double teamed. It's not rocket science. It's not, hey, he's not gonna step. You just gotta know what you want to make them do. And the thing you gotta remember is, especially when people off balling, it's only so many people who know how to off ball. Say I'm in the corner, I drop him, I go to the wing, I make him drop to the corner, and nobody's doing that except like 4 people. So like wherever they off balling, it's usually a free pass. Like say I'm sitting in the corner, it's rare that you throw it at the corner that he's playing in. It's not gonna be a wide open 3. But you just got to know what you want. Like I come around the screen with Tim, I have one of 3 things. And I know you've seen the little viral video, we're going to run this pick and roll. You're going to set this pick. I'm going to shoot. If I don't shoot, I'm going to hit you. Or I'm going to pass it. And if none of the 3 things I just said don't work, I promise to God, we're not scoring. Like this has not changed. This is not anything new. I walk around the screen. I got a shot. If I don't got a shot, I throw it up. Because I love throwing lobs to Julius Erving because like he was on the cover of NBA Street Volume 2. So I just imagine him like, every time I throw it.
What a game.
And then they gonna drop. And they can only drop off so many people. So like you just gotta know, like say you run a Patrick Ewing, and you play somebody with a brain, he's leaving them wide open every play. Just knock it down. It's like when you run Kareem. They're gonna leave Kareem. Kareem is chicken. Hit him. But if you get tunnel vision on, I mean, it's easy to box like. Because if I know you only looking to shoot or hit the road, I could just do whatever I want. But you just gotta make them give up what you want them to give up. Like when I play people in comp, I know they're gonna make me take a 2, so I'm already taking the 2 before they even think about it. Like, oh, he's gonna give up the slip, pass, dunk, oh, tip off. Like if y'all watch me in comp, the amount of times that Bucks player in that Pioneer set has got double teamed off tip off. I'm talking off tip off. Like you would think they're in a half court trap. As soon as I touch the ball, 2 people, cool, shot, green bean, we back down court. I mean, you just got to know what they're going to give because most people in this game suck. So, yeah.
You said it's like 5 good people in the game.
Y'all
now that you qualified, can we know the 5? I really want to know the 5.
Yeah, who are the 4 that you think are comp?
He said no, dude.
No. We gonna
everyone who's not comp, we'll work it out from there.
We gonna come back on the podcast one of these days, and I'm gonna make a materialist video. I'm gonna hit up Jazz, and I'm gonna say I'm ready to let y'all know. But actually, the number didn't decrease. Now it was 5. It's like 3 now.
Oh, damn. Oh, so I'm mad right now, Splash.
Oh, I got taken out of the list, man.
I got
Can we get one name?
My comp people. One name of a person who is.
One is obvious.
No, one name of the 3.
One name, one person I'm gonna say.
Yeah, who's the other one?
You tried it.
You don't count. You can't
I think
count
that was
yourself.
close.
No, you know who the man I'm finna say is. So y'all already done forgot it.
Right.
Yeah,
All
that's one.
Splash, let me ask you one question. Have they both qualified?
Has the people who are comp qualified? Yes, every single person I consider comp.
Okay, so anyone who thinks they're
I
comp and you haven't qualified,
I have an honorable mention who isn't old enough.
That's JB.
Oh, we know who you're talking.
Yeah.
I played him one time. Yo, I played him one time. I was in your Play Lounge tournament. I had beat Wall and I beat Anger. I get into JB. I didn't know. Like I didn't know what to do. I just said I'm quitting this game. Like I'm not even about to.
I don't count him on my list because he's not old enough. It's one on Xbox too. He's not old enough. I don't count.
He's 2 years away, right? Is he 2 years away?
Yeah, Kool-Aid.
I'm gonna be off the service.
He's a prodigy at this point.
No. To the point of I think he doesn't go to school. I've never heard him like text me because I be texting him during the day. I never seen him text me and say, "Yo, I'm at school right now. We could play later." Like I hit him 10 in the morning. Yo, you trying to scrim? He be, yeah, I'm getting on in 2 minutes. So I just think maybe he's homeschooled though. But yeah, it's only because with Tim Thomas coming out now, I got Dr. J. I've been playing people, and before quals, I played probably I say 200 plus games, and I dropped 1 game. So when I went on Xbox, I played people on Xbox. I was on PlayStation, I played people top favorite players, I played top players, and I dropped 1 game. So that number decreased because one of the people I had on that list, I went and played them, and woo, it was looking like Golden State versus the Cavs in the finals when JR was off meth in like every game after game 1. Like it was looking like that. Like it was just like
that first game ruined my senior trip. Like everyone who knew me knows I'm a big LeBron fan. So Bron, he got 50. I'm running through the hallway screaming. I'm hyped.
I'm running through the hallway.
Now we was in a hotel. So we had like this whole part like just for our school. So I'm hyped. I'm loud. And then we watching the game and I'm in all the Warrior fans' faces like, yeah, King James here, 51. No one can stop him.
Yeah,
bro.
Then your 85% free throw shooter George Hill smokes 2 free throws, and then we get bored, and instead of putting up the wide open layup, he runs around, gets on a podcast 3 years later, and says, "I'm not gonna lie, I was talking to the coach. Dumbest excuse ever. I was talking to the coach. George Hill don't miss free throws. I thought he hit it, so I thought he was up 1." So he didn't take the time, during the second free throw to say, "Damn, he missed."
I love JR so much.
No, JR my dog, but that's by far the breakdown. That is the most smacked shit I have ever seen. Sorry, but that is the most. He had to have been on shrooms.
I was heated.
He had to have been.
I was heated, I wanted to fight every Warriors fan after that. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's not even possible. But yeah,
was this for a school trip, Josh?
Yeah, it was my senior trip in school.
How many Warriors fans were in a New York school trip?
Everyone. They was. I'm not gonna say what they are, but yeah, everybody was on that Steph wave.
They them wagonins.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like there's probably some salty Knicks fans that are still mad about 2010.
I don't know. You know what's crazy? One of them, he says he's also a Knicks. I'm like, no, bro.
You can't also be a Knicks fan. This is like a cult.
You could be a Knicks fan and have a favorite player, but to have a whole nother team, get out of here, man. The Warriors of all teams. Like, I remember that. It was like a plague, man. 2016. Everyone's all these Warrior fans all of a sudden like, well, I liked Curry when he was playing with Monte Ellis. You just throwing names. You don't know the real roster.
First off, Monte Ellis was better than Curry for a long period of time.
Excuse me, don't mean to brag, but I was a Warriors fan for the We Believe with Baron Davis, Kalina Azubuike, Steven Jackson, Al Harrington, and Andres Beatrice. Come on now, you know me. I've been that
you a real one.
No, but let me tell you why I became a Steph fan. So, I'm from Milwaukee. So I went to Wisconsin game. I remember the Davidson versus Wisconsin game. I was like front row. Boom. I go watch the game. He had like 46 in college. He was just chucking that thing. I'm like, he get to the league, he gonna be a problem. Then, he came to Golden State, said, match made in heaven. But yeah, I be talking to people all the time. I watch Steph play with Monte Ellis, and I be like, Monte Ellis, Steph ain't even really played with him. Monte Ellis had the ball every play. He was better. He was the best player on the team at the time.
Right.
Monte Ellis was awesome.
Me and Monte Ellis got the same birthday, by the way. My birthday twin. Yes, sir.
Monte Ellis didn't follow me back on Twitter, and I've been salty with him ever since.
Why would
Tim Thomas follow me back on Twitter? Oh, he don't got a Twitter. On IG. My bad, on IG. He followed me back on IG because he saw my gameplay. Yeah.
Who saw your gameplay?
Tim Thomas.
That's
dope.
They should 2K should do the ultimate troll and make the next Tim Thomas card like Kurt Thomas. That would be sick.
No, what they're gonna do, and I think 2K gonna do this. Tim Thomas gonna get another card this year. And he's gonna be trash, and it's gonna be so funny. Like
kind of like they did with Ferry. Like Ferry was kind of trash when his next card came out.
Yeah, they gave him this God card. You don't usually get 2 God cards out the year unless you that dude who you only on Tuesday.
Ferry's, but his pink diamond last year wasn't bad.
Yeah, his pink diamond last year was nice.
It wasn't what y'all saw on 21 though. 21 he had
20,
like 60 out of 81 badges off. He had the quickest shot.
He was a dog. He had base 98, right?
Yeah, he had base 98 when he was still most broken.
I mean, we always get like a game-breaking card around this time, right? It was Hondo a couple of years ago with Daddy Ferry. Like, Terry was first, right?
Tim is way earlier than any of the other broken cards we got. Yeah. We got him early. What was it? October? Early October.
Yeah, it was.
When did the Hondo lock-in drop? You remember?
Hondo dropped in like January.
Yeah, that was like January, February. The Inferno lock-in.
Yeah, the Inferno lock-in. Let me see.
Hondo was really like.
I really credit you for bringing everybody Hondo because that was the only thing I ever heard was like, no, Hondo's so good. Look at Splash. I'm like, you're not Splash, dude.
I remember really annoyed Ty Debo in a video because of your Hondo. So I did like at the end of 21, I think I did like the 50 most memorable cards of the year in a tier list. And I put Hondo in like D tier purely because like no one had him, right? And I put Lonzo Ball in E tier, the pink diamond. And then Ty reacted to the video and was absolutely fuming that I put his Lonzo below Hondo.
Hondo. Yeah. He came out January 22nd. Yeah, that is if you were to ever ask me any question of who was the best card I've ever used in 2K, it was him by far. He's the only card I've ever used it was a glitch on the game though that lets you glide at the speed of light as well though. But he's the only card I've ever used where I was double teamed and I still ain't passed. I never passed. There was no point in passing.
Man, that burst was so insane. Like
the 21 burst was.
I loved it though. I loved it. Pick and roll.
It was slick.
PTSD, man.
The tightest little, the tightest little openings and just get open. I used to love watching that.
When I tell you I was going into unlimited, this how I was playing. Literally three.
Not in sports mode.
Three. Not in sports mode right now. Nah, but I ain't ready to fight or nothing yet, man.
Sports mode.
Speaking
of Hondo, should we talk about the Dom Evos?
The Dom Evos, I actually have all of them. Sadly, they made them usable. I wouldn't say they're dumb good or nothing, but like it made them usable. Like the Havlicek is a good card now. He's not Hondo. We don't call him that, but yeah, he's a good card. His animations suck, and he only has a 75 drive and dunk. The Julius Randle is really good though. Like on some,
he got 87 interior.
Wait, say that again.
Mitch Richmond looks
really
good too.
Say that again.
the Julius Randle after the Evo is really good. Mitch Richmond.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Bill Walton sucks. He's horrible. Mike Bibby, you know how it go when people can't dunk. You kind of get thrown into the Trae Young boat. I actually would use Mike Bibby over Trae Young. That's
I respect
that. Is a wild statement for sure.
JD, you're 66 wins in all of them, right? Are you going to finish any of them? You're so half badge made, aren't you? Like,
Yeah, exactly. I've got my half badges. I am done. But like, I'll probably go for the Havlicek because it becomes an opal, and it's cool to collect the opals. I don't think I'll go for any of the other ones. They've all got bumped up one like tiers, so the mid ones are all pink diamonds now. Julius Randle's diamond, but I don't think it's enough to make me. Like you said, they're good, but they're not great.
I mean, he does look good. I'm looking out for he gets half clamps now.
He's at the wrong position. He's at the wrong
Havlicek
position.
or are you looking Randle? Yeah, Havlicek. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably go for that one. From 6 stars, because that's only like 11 more games, but that's still like 5.5 hours.
AFK,
yeah, it'll get done.
AFK. That's the way you do it. AFK, man. That's it.
Man,
not in all time.
I finished
not
the
in
first
all time.
week.
Sheesh.
I didn't know how the trophy cases worked, so I went to Dom and saw that it had all those, and I was like, cool. So this is gonna, after I finish Dom, I should know how all this works. I still ain't know how it worked, but it got me on the RNG pieces. So
I feel terrible for anyone who did domination before they put in the trophy case exchange thing.
Oh, hello.
Oh, pain.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, me. Hello. Yes, that's all right.
Hello. Yep, exactly. The amount of dupes I got in that, it was my last 15. On the last one, I got 15 trophy ones. All of them was dupes. I was just sitting there like, wasted dime. Then when you finish stuff like that, you gotta try to see if the card was good. Then I used the Havlicek. I'm like, I'm gonna make him be a dog. Nope, couldn't do it. Wasted time. Julius Randle was horrible. Mitch Richmond was horrible. Bibby was horrible. They made them all usable now though, to the point to where if you finish dime, you can play them. But should you play Havlicek over the 27 shooting guards and small forwards right now on the game? No.
What are the Evo requirements? I literally
you gotta get one steal, easy. 1 steal, 1 block for Bill Walton, 1 steal for Havlicek, 3 rebounds for Julius Randle, 2 threes for Mitch Richmond. Like simple. Literally, you can get them done in like a half a second.
Yeah, the Evo requirements are a huge W. I wonder if they're gonna do this same thing for the trophy case players in a season or two. Like, I mean, I know he's not the most usable, but it would be cool to see like Evos for, Gilbert Arenas. People hoop with Gilbert Arenas, but seeing Evos for like Gilbert Arenas or like Chris Paul, I don't know what his Evo requirements
Chris Paul.
would be.
Chris Paul.
Faithful to his
Get
wife,
like
maybe.
5 steals. Oh wow.
Oh no.
Y'all wanna hear what he said?
Oh my god.
What he said?
I said Chris Paul's Evo requirement would be staying faithful to his wife. That's how you Evo him.
Come on, man.
Being a
it's
family
rumors.
man.
It's rumors.
It is not a rumor, dude.
Someone on Instagram said he's gonna lose the most important ring he has.
Guys, we can't get to the end of this podcast without talking about the biggest thing from the blog, surely.
Yeah, Chris Paul. We just talked about it.
Draft?
No.
No, it's better than that.
Go on, JD.
Come on. What, man, I got it, man. Have y'all seen the neon lights, man?
There it is, neon, baby.
Man.
Oh.
Season 3 neon lights.
The new aesthetics, man. I'm telling you, go to draft mode. But what I will say is, before I, get into my slender pack, the little pink diamonds and like you get pink diamonds in draft. That's such a W. But the fact that my triple deck camera makes me look like I'm playing on a hot air balloon and somebody's filming me, and I go to draft mode and it look. Man, I'm telling you, man, if y'all haven't, go to that draft mode, man. Make sure you go look at those neon lights, man. 100% worth it. Better than Trae Young, I can promise you.
It legit might have been the most hyped thing on that blog. I'm really joking.
Yeah, but it was like sarcastic hype, though.
It was, but then it turned into real hype because there was nothing else. It was sarcastic, and then it was real.
They dedicated 25% of the blog to lights. That's crazy.
And it was already in the game as well. It was already there before season 3 started. It was there like 3 days before. Like it wasn't even a season 3 update.
Yeah. Josh, say what you were saying because you're the only person that took the bait on this meme.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on because I posted a video about like season 3, like a reaction to the dev blog, and somebody was like, "No, they have neon lights."
I saw this.
I'm like, you didn't watch the video. That's why you didn't watch the video. Like, what are you even talking about? So then I realized it's been a thing that's been reoccurring.
So toxic, this poor guy's.
Yeah, that's the thing now. Like, that's the thing. Like when something happened in like when I'm playing unlimited or something, or when I don't pull a card, they be like, "Hey, just know you can load up draft." Them neon lights. It's like it's like the Dunktober Jokic stuff from last year, but it's neon lights now.
No, they really no. 2K trolled it because they gave us a Dunktober Jokic at the end. I think they gave us a Dark Matter.
I'm finna start that soon. Don't worry. I'm a Bill Sharman.
Bill Sharman is a wild person to do.
Bill Sharman,
RJ.
Bill Sharman smoked a pack and a half in the middle of games. Like he is a wild person to stand.
I can't wait till my dog Bill Sharman get his card, man. Hey, Xbox people, hello. Hello.
They made him 95 years old last year, and he had no stamina.
PlayStation still running stuff, man.
I need to get back on Xbox, man. The PlayStation is too sweaty. PS5 is just.
Oh no, I've been telling everybody
rough.
that when they ask me which side, which shit you like playing, and I say, listen, man, I respect my Xbox dog, but PlayStation, even the fake sweats on PlayStation will really make you look at your screen like, man, maybe I'm just not ready.
Yeah, let's go that way. Anyone want to talk about Josh Smith in the Ascension board? JD, you want to touch on that? I'm sure you're super excited.
I mean, it's another. I've got somebody in my stream who's already got him untradeable, so that's a tough one for them. They've got the Hoff badge, I guess. It's a Hoff badge for level or for the Ascension board if they get him. But yeah, another recycled cards. I mean, there's just no need for it. Pick any random dude that we've never heard of before and give him a pink diamond. Just do that. Just anything. But it's not a card. I mean, it's better than Ben Wallace, so that is something.
Yeah, but Josh barely though.
They should put my card up there on the Ascension board, the flawless 10. Yes.
The bonnet Josh.
The hollow Josh.
The hollow bonnet Josh. Nah, but I do agree, JD.
Shout out to Matt. He's like literally muted at the moment because he's
it's to the point where they gave us Marquise Johnson and Adrian Danley last year. That's all they got to do. He don't even got to be good. You feel me? He just got to be like, hey, I'm gonna play draft because I get this card. Now I don't never have to touch draft besides to look at those neon lights. But besides those neon lights, I don't got to touch draft. Like, what am I getting Josh Smith for? I got him.
Yeah, it's rough.
Out.
During the 250K.
But the Ben Wallace one, Ben Wallace was the most annoying thing I've ever seen. When I went on that board and saw it was Ben Wallace, I closed that and cut off the stream.
That's because there were no neon lights, but now there are.
Yeah,
well, that's the thing. Like during the 250K tournament, they talked about an overhaul to draft. Is this what they were talking about?
No, they were talking about the change. So now you can use takeover players.
Oh yeah, the takeover players. I forgot about that. No, you're right.
I don't think I understand.
No, the overhaul they were talking about was the neon lights. Why are y'all keep going around everything? That's what they were talking about.
The neon lights, got it. I didn't understand it though. The dev blog, they was talking about something with the tiers. I don't know. Maybe I read it wrong. I'm still confused at what
you just get better cards. Takeover players are in there. Pink diamonds are in there.
But they said something about what positions though.
So
like,
I
think you get like a guaranteed diamond.
Yeah, when you click on a position, it'll give you like 3 diamonds.
Like say
which position or it's only one?
It's gonna pick one where you get pink diamonds for just that one. So say they give you all pink diamonds for PG, you're not gonna get no more pink diamonds. Say they give you diamonds for shooting guard, then you're gonna get Ammies, then you're gonna get Ammies, then you're gonna get rubies. Like it goes in order.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think
it's basically limited. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but that's the second best thing about draft. So it don't matter.
What's the third best thing about draft? 100 MT. That's probably where we are.
Yeah, losing MT every time. It's a real good thing.
They didn't bring the draft tickets back though. They brought the draft tickets.
We get one a season, spoiling us.
Yeah, only one. I mean, it's better than y'all spending 50K MT to play a draft.
I'd still rather do draft than do level 40. I'm not joking. Like that's where I'm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to grind level 40, but I really just can't see myself like.
You've got zero chance. You didn't even get when you fell asleep to a D-Rob. Last season was the first level 40 you got on your own, right?
Right.
There's no shot you're gonna have the motivation.
Yeah, you're not getting even though it's a centerpiece at 39, you're not getting 39.
I gotta see what that beyond level 40 card is before I really decide. That's what I have
to
see. If you're right, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna mute your Twitter page for the day.
Bro, like I said, if I'm being optimistic, it's gonna be Iceman. Like if I'm optimistic, it's gonna be Iceman. He's gonna be a good
George Gervin.
But if I'm regular, come on, stop playing. We just had to get the 7. We had to get the 8 steals with him 2 weeks ago in the thing. That was the you feel me? That was all this. We had to get the 8 steals with the gold card, 47 steal. Dumbest stuff I've ever did in my life. Again, we loading up beyond level 40. Ice in his veins. Why would they give us Iceman when we have a person whose ice is in his veins?
So bad. Do they even want us to use these level 40 cards anymore? Like, why are they?
No, they don't.
It's like we got Scotty was such a good start. It was a good start with Scotty.
Yeah, it was a huge start. You can still run him now.
Devin Booker was like, I love Scotty. You might run him. Now it's like, all right, now you just messing with us. I think we're gonna get a WNBA player as a level 40 because
that would be so sick, dog.
Bro, I'm not loading up with the.
I would be so.
I bet she better than Trae Young.
She'll be 100%. She'll be the new Tim Thomas. Imagine they give her Tim Thomas.
Imagine Candace Parker come out and she got I swear to God, she's starting at the one.
That would be
What?
crazy. Slow fade.
He's starting at
Imagine
the
imagine me getting on the mic and killing you with Candace Parker, like, and you looking at your screen like, yo, should I go get the Candace Parker level 40? And I'm like, yeah, it's the best card in the game.
I've got a feeling we're never going to see WNBA players in the game.
Nah, I mean, we
no
might actually.
chance.
This
No,
year.
you got to look at they show you from the as the season goes, like who we got, and somebody figured out it was Trey off the shadow, and it was a woman. It was a
Well,
woman
it's been right.
woman.
It's been right every single time.
Yeah.
Like
So,
so far,
we
like the
definitely gonna get
little
one.
silhouettes, like, and one of them is most certainly.
A woman.
If it's not a WNBA player, it's Kenneth Reed, which no one wants.
It's definitely a season 5 with the ball like this and like a long ponytail.
All right, we back.
Probably Rick Fox.
It could be Jimmy Butler with his luscious hair that he has now.
Dark
I can't wait for them to update my Jimmy. I can't wait.
You
Welcome
want him
back,
out
Matt.
there.
Thank you. I'm sorry, man. I'm having the worst.
You've been soldiering on though.
problems.
Respect you. I would have checked out an hour ago. You've been
Bro,
right in there.
I'm having the worst luck right here, internet. Well, I never have these issues. The devil is a lie. What we talking about?
Okay, so
I
I
was talking
got
about the 1140s.
Okay.
Like
So,
the silhouette. You know how you see the silhouette?
yeah.
I think we might get a WNBA player. That's
We're gonna get Diana Taurasi for season 9, and I think for season 6 is it Candace Parker? Maybe. I mean, it looks like Candace at least. I don't know. I think it's season 6, right?
Yeah, it is.
I'm not
That's
sure.
what. Yeah, that's what Splash said too. Yeah, he
Yeah,
says
man.
Candace.
That's
Kim
what's up.
Parker with Tim Thomas 6.
Look,
Tim
I would ball.
Thomas.
I would ball with any of those ladies. I'm down with them implementing WNBA. But I will say this and this is just a switch on everything. We have these domination evos. I think Splash was talking about it. Then I got cut off.
Yeah.
Why don't they maybe for next season, guys? Just think about this. Could they evo our trophy case players? Because Larry Bird with 25 offs is not.
He doesn't need
him.
to be Evo. He needs to be updated. Forget
Yeah,
that.
updated, Evo'd,
Updated.
Yeah,
Give him
he's
better
horrible.
state.
He's
trioed
horrible.
something. He is not him.
I said trio.
Yo, dynamic trios would be sick.
That is the
That
future.
would be that would be a thing.
Yes, John
Yeah, they
Barry,
should- they
Rick
should-
Barry, and Brent Barry.
I'd
No,
run
no,
the mid
Tim,
3, Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett, and Julius.
No.
The mid
Tim, AD, Dr. J, and call them the superstars.
It has to be
crazy.
Kurt Thomas too. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Tim
No,
Duncan has to be in
no. Tim, AD, Dr. J, the superstars.
You're talking about Tim Duncan, right? Tim Duncan. right?
No. Tim Thomas, AD,
Tim
Dr.
Thomas.
J.
Who would be some crazy trios
Him-
like
him Duncan.
Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, Steph Curry, Clay, KD.
Wade
Tim
Butler.
Draymond?
Manu.
You're not gonna say
Steph Curry, Draymond.
Oh, Draymond, no.
You just trolled. You
Draymond
just trolled.
Poole. Nah.
You mean
I
Jordan
like that
Green? You mean Jordan Green?
No, I'm tripping. No, who else would be a great? That should be a thing. Trios would be.
Uh,
The Heat
Yeah.
trio is the big one. Right?
Derrick
Like,
Rose,
Wade
if
Bosh
they
and-
put
and
Lil
LeBron.
Dang in this
No,
game.
better
Wade
not
Bosh
say
and
you.
Ron be tough. But like
Yeah.
I
That
said,
would be
Tim
ridiculous.
Thomas, Opal, AD, Dark Matter, Dr. J, the superstars. I'm
Well, the
telling you,
Spurs
that's
would have
probably the
like
best
2
trio
though, because they would have Tony Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan.
Anything to make Tony and Manu usable. They might be the 2 worst
Man.
cards I've seen touch
Or
this
they have
game. I
Tony.
promise.
They
you.
have Tony.
People love Manu too.
Duncan and
Uh-huh.
Robinson.
Can I touch on the Larry Bird thing for a second, just with some data? So
Please do.
I did a poll last week, or a few
Yes.
days ago. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it got like nearly 500 votes on Twitter. But I basically said, how far are you going to go? You're going to go to Pink Diamond, like the first tier of opals.
Jimmy and AD.
First day.
That's what they said.
Yeah, so Jimmy 81. So that was like a third of people say they're going that far. And that was me at the time, which is interesting because if I'd voted then, that's what I would have selected. But I know I'm going to get Dr. J without trying. So actually, my opinion would have changed. But the most interesting thing is the lowest votes was Larry Bird. And considering how accessible he's going to be over the next couple of seasons, which realistically everyone should be able to get in. Bear in mind, this is like the hardcore fan base on my Twitter. This isn't like wider spectrum. So of the hardcore players, less than 1 in 5 is going for Larry Bird.
Yeah,
crazy.
because the problem is, honestly, looking at Larry Bird right now with the 75 dunk and the normal jump shot, the center fade, the no 6, there's no chance he plays over Tim, Giannis, Bron now. Like I'm saying right now, it's no chance he plays over Tim, Bron, and Giannis. And that's now. And we're not even getting them in. We still probably going to take about, well, if you really grind, probably 2 weeks. I mean, well, actually, if you really grind, maybe a week to get him. But like, you know, a week and some change, he doesn't play. I would play him for like, you know, I just did all this. You gonna step on my court, but nah, he That's bad.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Mhm.
JD, what's your thoughts on Bird? Like, you're going to get him, I assume, right? There's no reason
Yeah,
not to.
yeah. I mean, it will just happen naturally. I don't think I'd use him. Like Splash said, I might put him out there just because I've spent so many hours to get him. But until they update him or do something, then I'm not really too fussed about it. So like, it's the whole game mode. So it's going to happen naturally. We get good cards along the way. I just got Clyde today. I haven't used him yet, but I'm reasonably excited to use Clyde. Still got to get Dark Matter, obviously Tim Duncan, Dr. J, Opal with CP3. Not too happy about that. Opal Ewing, got to get Ewing yet. So, I've got some good cards to come. But Larry Bird at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully by the time I get there, he's maybe a little bit better.
I mean, Ewing's all you
Maybe just a little bit better.
As soon as you get Ewing, you'll qualify next season.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
what
I'm
we
telling
back.
you gotta just get Ewing, bro. I'm telling you, that's the money big.
JD, you got to go for it one season. One season, you got to lock it. Just lab a little bit for a week and see what happens. I think we got to see it. I think once.
My practice is semi-pro. My practice is domination.
No, January 8th, JD. January 8th is the day. I need you from January, unless you're busy, so I'm not gonna say the first. January 4th to 6th, I need you to just lock in, see what it's like, and then the 7th, play a semi-pro. Then on the 8th, hit up the people you played on the 4th through the 6th, get you some labbing, and then I'm telling you, you're gonna be at least top 5.
If you lab against anyone but me, you're going to improve. If you lab against me, you're regressing.
Make you worse.
Are you like playing on semi-pro?
I'm worse than semi-pro,
As worse
for
as a
sure,
rookie.
100%. Yeah, I'm rookie. I'm a
He's AFK.
non-discovered. Yeah, I'm AFK.
Guys, I got one final question for you that we're going to wrap because I don't know how long it's definitely been over 2 hours. But I got one final question for you. This is my biggest frustration in the game right now. So I just want to put it out there. I'm not one to usually vent, but I'm going to vent. Can we please do something about limited and the requirements? I mean, my God, how many weeks? 1 diamond, 1 amethyst, anything else? 2 diamonds. Do you know the change I had to make to my squad this week? I had to take 1 amethyst out and put a ruby in from last week. How is this a mode? Why? I
did the same thing. I literally just took 1 player out, my small forward, and put in Robert Covington, and that was it.
Yeah, it was 2 diamonds, 3 amethysts, and rubies last week, and this week
I refurbished the whole thing to make it fun. I use the new team and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I did
in a survey. I told them I was like, I would like it if they had so for the point guard position to run limited that week. Let's say the point guard has to have a certain passing rating or a certain just a certain playmaking rating, something like that for different positions, just to see some type of different variety. Because I feel like just making it by the team overall or just the gem is just so.
The team overall was kind of lit though, because I mean,
you see it in exhibition though. They have these requirements in the exhibitions. Why can't they bring those over to limited at least some of them?
Bro, we knew limited was done when they said they were gonna have the takeover option pack instead of giving us our good card that we
that's true.
The last 4 years. They don't care about limited no more. And it's done.
I just want to enjoy playing it again. Go on, Jay.
They asked in the survey, like Josh has said, they did ask specifically a question. It was what requirements would you like to see limited? So they've clearly ran out of ideas or are just looking for inspiration. But they've done the right things previously. And, I think you said on the podcast a couple of weeks ago, we don't usually ask for new things. We just ask for old things that have done previously to come back.
Look,
the World Cup's going on at the moment. Do international players for a weekend. Or something like that.
That's perfect. Do one where you can only use people with a criminal conviction. Oh no, that one's not good for everybody. Okay, my bad.
Only players that have slept with a Kardashian.
Hey, that's a good roster.
I'm not gonna lie,
That's
a stacked starting line.
That's a stacked starting line.
Devin Booker,
if you got the cards.
Blake Griffin.
I'm not gonna lie, you get to use opals with that too. Ooh, that's
actually a good one.
right
Yeah,
there.
I don't know if they can do that for slanderous reasons, but
I just think there should be you know what I really want to see? You know what I really, really want to see? I just want them to do a week where it's less than 40 driving dunk. Just get everyone shooting sick.
They did that before. They did one where it was a low 3-pointer, right?
Trey Young gonna start if they do that. Come on.
That's the one reason to grind for Trey Young.
That'll be tough. Yo, PG gotta have less than 40 driving dunk. Nobody will play.
I believe they did that last year though. You had to use a lineup with less than a 75 or 72 3-pointer, and that was a mash fest.
This year. We need less than 50.
And they used to do the no badges one as well. They did no clamps weekend. They've done these things before.
The diamond.
That's already on the game. We good.
Yeah, no clamps weekend was awesome.
Nah, that's already a game anyway, so we don't need no clamps. We should do no clamp breaker limited weekend. That'd be the best.
Oh, that would be so fun.
I would spam limited just for those 3 days.
I think everyone's answer was, I'd say 50% of people just said stats, badges, etc. Right? Like, that's what we want. We just want actual limitations. Like, no one cares about gem tiers. Gem tiers don't even matter anymore. Like, KP is better than most of the pink diamond centers. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Just give us something that matters, that's actually going to restrict us and make the game different. That's what we want. Like, the gameplay experience should be different because of limitations. I don't
Force me to have to go use, like, you know, my holographic Kent Bazemore. Like, force me to have to go do that.
Yeah, Gawova Hollows will be good, but you could just go use the neon lights and draft. Why would you complain about playing anything when you can just go play draft, bro? We don't need to play later.
Guys, can you imagine like spontaneous J squad if it was hollows only? Like,
oh my god.
You'd have the best line.
It'd be set. You'd be set.
All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap. I'm gonna refresh on the competition really quickly. I've got to remember it though. So yeah, there's gonna be a pinned tweet with the podcast on it. All we want you to do is respond to that tweet with your squad, like your current squad. Just take a screenshot of it, chuck it on that post, and just make sure you put your console and gen in there. So, you know, if it's PlayStation, make sure it says PS4 or PS5, and you can win 75 KVC. We'll end it 4 p.m. on Wednesday, and you'll get it takes about a week for the code to come through. So just be patient if you win. That's it, guys. You had fun?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I had more fun than DBG with his green screen jacket. So,
Yes.
I'm good. But as always, though, I appreciate y'all for having me. Whenever y'all need me, just hit me up. Y'all know where to find me. And Tim Thomas K.
Wait, hold up. Splash, I wish you luck on the day to cause and you Hollywood me, bro.
Come on, man. What did you thought I lied?
I just remembered it.
No, but I told y'all before I left on the last podcast, bro. I am the most Hollywood.
No. That's cool. What's going on? I see what's going on. That's why
it's cool, bro. Bro, if you want me to really see you, bro, just come in the chat. I read everything there. But texting me and DMing me, I get too many now. People asking me about doing their centerpieces and trophy cases and for free. And
yeah, I can imagine your DMs are probably pretty awful.
Yeah, I got like 99 plus message requests. My whole thing is just.
I'd have made a new account. I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot.
Yeah, nah, it's mad shit. So yeah, I damn near ain't see your shit. I saw your shit though. I ain't gonna be bogus. I just ain't, I ain't see your shit though. That's what we're gonna go with.
Josh, you just got to get bigger. You know what I mean?
I gotta get bigger, right? Yeah, I gotta get a blue. I'm gonna buy the blue check. That's what I'm gonna do. And then
he probably would have responded if you were more consistent on YouTube.
Right? I might do that.
I'm honestly, if you was more consistent on YouTube and was a fan of AFK, I'd probably.
I just thought
there it is. He's just pissed at you for making his playstyle look so bad. And can I give a shout out to Matt before we check out, because he has literally fought for 2 hours to try and get on. I respect it so much. Honestly, I would have checked out half an hour. I think everyone else would have gone like, "It ain't working out."
Look, man. Listen, I don't know what else to say. Again, guys that's watching right now, I hope you enjoyed the show. It was a great show. I said what I had to say. Normally I say more, but it is what it is, man. I've had issues all day. Literally, I've been going back and forth, clicking back and forth. You guys that are watching right now, anyway, you guys are goated, man.
Yeah, shout out to Optimum, dude.
Yeah, Optimum sucks, man.
I have Optimum, bro. I know, man. I know what it's like.
I've never had.
Sometimes I'm right on top of the router right now. I don't mean.
I've never had these issues ever, and I don't know what happened. Regardless. Wasn't it a goated show though? I mean, come on. We had the 250K chip, Mr. No Money Spending Self, and then us, man. Come on, we can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? All I had to say was
the Bonnet Brothers.
That's it. The Bonnet Brothers, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, JD, we got to be up again soon, man. I got to get my Connect 4 basketball revenge. That's what happened next couple of weeks.
Let's do it.
Battlefield, man. You're gonna catch me in the battlefield soon.
You're gonna get popped.
Bro, you suck at shooting games. I just could tell when someone doesn't have the knack to play shooting games. I just know I'm better than you, and it's not even close.
I mean, I hope you shoot a bullet better than you shoot a basketball in a game. Anyway, let's.
That's a good note to end on. That.
Okay, you know what? Here's a secret. Jazz uses a Zen. That's the secret. That's the secret to his greening, guys. He's been exposed. Jazz.
Oh no, I'm cracked. Anyway, right. Let's end it up, guys. It's been a blast. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks to everyone who's hung out in the premiere, and yeah, we'll catch you next week.